Just like that, we are back. And just like the pandemic, we are here to stay in 2022. Oh my gulay. Junior year of COVID 19. Let's go. Alright. What is up, everybody? Welcome to our show. The first one this new year of 2022. Timeless Gamer, where the games and the gamers grow older while the gaming experience remain timeless.
Timeless.
Let's go. This is the weekend podcast show that discusses everything about video games. Brought to you by Pinoy Retro Gaming.
Yahoo.
For those who are
Yeah,
still not
yeah.
aware, our previous live shows are available for streaming by going to the Facebook page of Pinoy Retro Gaming or by going to our YouTube page, Timeless Gamer PRG. And just recently, we are also broadcasting live in Twitch under the Pinoy Retro Gaming banner as well. You can also listen to our episodes in audio format by web searching for Timeless Gamer, available in Spotify, Apple Podcast, and Google Podcast. We got a wonderful show for this weekend, ladies and gentlemen. And yeah, here we go. Good to see everyone. It's been a long time. Um, haven't seen you guys since last year. And we are currently live over at Pinoy Retro Gaming Facebook page. We're live on Twitch. We're also live on Funtime Retro. So, yes.
All right.
All right.
How are you guys?
Yeah.
We miss you guys. How's your new year? How's it been?
How are you, Sir John? How are you, John? Good?
How's the COVID nurses? the two COVID nurses here.
Oh, man.
Make that.
Still alive and breathing.
Still alive and breathing. That's good.
And contagious.
All right. Let me introduce our newest batch. This is the Pinoy Retro Gaming interview with the newest batch. The new challengers. Part three.
Yeah.
All right. All right. Who am I gonna introduce?
Here comes a new challenger. Ta-da-da-da.
Yes, yes, yes. First up, I would like to introduce. How do I put this? The characters from Game of Thrones, right? Like, dude. It's a dude.
The dude.
He chose the name Arya. He plays on the playground. The playground is full of video games, current and new. Let's bring in Mr. Thug Mysterio of Arya's Playground. Woo!
Hello.
Yahoo.
What's up, dogs? Hello, guys. Good evening. I'm Tog of Ars Playground. Welcome in. Welcome in.
Oh my god, using my words and stuff. Let's go. All right, next up. Next up. We have this guy, right? He's rocking that Avengers time travel gear. I think he's I think he's about to go play some retro games. He may be a geek, but he's still fogey. Let me welcome in Kim Azriel of Geeks Gaming.
Hello guys, hello, good evening. What's up? Good evening po, good evening.
Evening. Evening, sir. Kim. Kuya Kim.
All
Dogs, what's up?
Next up, I would like to bring in. I'm not sure if he's a knight or if it's a form of what's it called? A form of being formal, But this guy, he's a teacher. He is a wonderful piano player.
Ooh.
Wow.
What else can I say about this guy? Super foggy. Let me welcome in Sir Pound.
Pow, 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 pow.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. And magandang gabi sa mga kasama ko rito. Hello po.
All right. Next up. We got a female presence among us.
Ooh.
Oh,
Up.
You know her. She is
Up.
the proprietor, the queen of Genshin Impact, among other games too.
Hey, let's clean the seat. Let's clean the seat.
She's She's a wonderful streamer as well. The queen of the Triple Y gang. I would like to
Triple Y.
introduce my cousin, Leroxy.
Dun, 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 dun. Alright. Nakamute po siya, madam. Mr. Roxy, nakamute si ate.
Good evening sa lahat.
Ashley.
How is
Alright.
the you? How is the
How
you?
is the you?
Is the you.
Now, let me bring in these other two people. They are recently inducted into the PRG, the Pinoy Retro Gaming family. First up, his page is called Page Name Required, but I don't think it's required anymore because he is the 2021 champ of the Pinoy Retro Gaming Contest of 2021. I would like to bring in Yellow Pasquale's #1 stunt double.
Oh.
Dancing. Page Name Required.
Dun, 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 dun.
Muted. Dancing, you're muted. You're still muted. Yeah, you're muted.
Oh, okay. Good evening, good evening, good evening. Good evening,
And
good evening.
Good to see you, Jetson. And last but not least, our other newest member. Just gotten to know this guy. I think he was also part of the contest of last year. A wonderful player, wonderful streamer. Let's bring in Saigon!
Saigon!
Hello
Bigyan ako yung
everyone.
name niya
Good
sa
morning,
Sega.
good afternoon, and good evening. Naghahasik ng lagim.
Alright.
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 Hello.
Good to see you, everybody. Good to see my family all here together. All right. Oh, we got another new challenger. Let's.
Oy, ayun.
Hello.
Oh!
Aha.
How do I put
Oh no,
this?
it's Akuma.
Nameless Akuma.
Nameless.
I'm just kidding. No, I would like to also bring.
Shadow Lady!
No, Trickster. The third vowel is up to you. However you want to, put in. Could be an I, could be an A. Truckster.
Is this Truckster?
The number one rhythm gamer of PRG. My good friend, Jam.
Hello.
Yeah.
Hello. Can you hear me, guys?
Yes, loud and clear.
Mahina lang, mahina.
Yeah.
Magkumenda sa
Thank
akin.
you. Thank you for the warm
Hello, Ate
welcome,
Jami.
guys.
Hello, good evening.
Hello, guys. Thank you.
So, guys, as you can see, familiar faces on the streaming community, familiar faces on you guys, but never, you do not know na you're already part of PRD. So, this is the time for them to be introduced. Alright?
Socialization ba?
Yeah. This is the time.
Time is now. So
The timeless is now.
the time is now. That is true.
Alright.
Correct. All right. Before we get started, I forgot to ask this earlier. Kuyumon, do you know the brief history of PRG? Like, in
No.
case for our new viewers that not sure how PRG came about or what is PRG about? Would you like to share it, if you can? Start.
Paano? Teka, wait lang. Basically, PRG or Pinoy Retro Gaming is all about streaming retro games. So, it's about retro legacy. At the same time, we can tackle around the modern game. So, we're all around, So, the main focus of PRG is to educate people, to educate viewers na retro is still alive and retro is still part of the gaming industry. Alright? So with this batch of streamers, I can attest that
Tog.
retro is alive. because of this new batch of streamers. Okay. So again, thank you. So by the way, what's up guys? Yung nasa baba. Uh, nasa baba, nasa chat section natin. What's up guys?
Yes.
Magandang gabi and hope you will enjoy the show tonight. Right? Right?
Yahoo!
Yes,
Alright.
yes.
Yeah.
All right. All right. All right. All right. Let me get my dashboard ready. I got a few questions I would like to ask everyone individually. So, my internet in a second. Let's see. So, fellow PRG's bros and Sid. Let's go. All right. Do that. This. Okay. Let me start with Mr. Thog Mysterio. I will ask you a series of questions. Are you ready? Let's go. Oops, not me.
Dun 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 dun.
Alright.
Basically, these are hard questions, guys. So,
Kinakabahan ako.
you can
I'm very
ask a friend.
Pakalagyan po namin
Ayan tayo.
pakalagyan
Don't
po
worry,
namin
guys. Don't worry,
spotlight.
guys.
Fast talk.
Now, don't worry,
Fast talk
guys.
by
This is
data,
since PRG is a family, this whole podcast will have a family vibe to it.
And
So,
we can-
that being said, first question for you, Thog. What got you into gaming? Like, what is your history with what, at your early age? What got you into like playing, mga video games?
Kuya, I started playing since 4 or 3 years old. Sa family computer pa. Tapos yung banding namin ng papa ko nagte-Tetris kami. Pinupukpuk yung family computer kapag hindi nag-load. And then hanggang sa lumaki ako, may mga kami kahit anong family hindi Good Boy pa yung dati. Ewan ko kung familiar kayo sa Good Boy na
Good boy.
Good Boy na yung family computer din. Ganun yung
Family
kami
clone.
dati. Oo.
Family clone.
Yeah.
Tawag daw family clone.
Oo. Yun. Oo, pati yung police station na ewan ko kung familiar din kayo.
Police station.
Oo. Di, may mga ganun kasi dati. Tapos,
uso yun.
Oo nga.
yung uncle ko kasi meron ding computeran dati. Yung mga Nintendo SNES, 64, PlayStation. So lumaki ako ng ganun hanggang sa nadala ko hanggang ngayon. Na kahit ano na lang lalaro ko. So, yun kinalakihan ko na hanggang sa nagka-PC, hanggang sa yun lang. Hehe. Wow.
Gotcha. What were your favorite retro games or games in general like growing up?
Ano kaya? Hindi ko nakalimutan na.
What are your favorite retro games or like games in general like growing up? Or
Usually mga PlayStation na games tsaka SNES. Yung mga Top Gear, yung mga Bomberman, Nintendo 64 na Mario. Pinapaborito ko rin Castlevania na yung Symphony of the Night. Yun talaga.
Wow.
Super nakailang iulit na ako, hindi pa rin ako nagsasawa hanggang ngayon. So,
Have you tried to speed run it?
Yes.
Ay, wala. Ayoko. Ma-pressure ako. Ma-pressure ako Bomberman.
Alright.
Gotcha. Oh, all right. All right. Let me. I'm gonna just ask the rest of the questions. What's it called? To you, dogs, and then I'm gonna ask all the questions. Everyone in one by one. So, for the rest of you, for the next question, for you, dogs, what's the story behind your page name?
Kuya, actually yung Game of Thrones talaga, yung si Arya, familiar naman kayo sa mga nanonood ng Game of Thrones. And then
No,
yung
I'm not
wala kasi
familiar of Game of Thrones. I'm not good.
Okay, dapat kaya panoorin mo Tito mo, panoorin.
I'm not a fan of dragons and something like that.
Oh, same.
Go ahead.
Na, kasi mga sir, ma'am, yung sasakyan ko kasi Ariat siya. Tapos wala na ako ibang maisip na pangalan. Kaya na playground ko na lang. Sobrang naparapaнаtic na ako kay Arya. So hanggang sa nadala na. Si ano, baby girl si Arya.
Oh, and then
Cute.
playground because it's a forum of games, diba? Okay, sige, sige. Alright. Number 5. What do you like
Ay,
most
number
about
five pala.
PRG, Pinoy Retro Gaming?
Yung ano talaga nagtatak sa akin doon, Kuya Jay, is yung tulungan sa, especially yung sa Twitch namin. Hindi namin ma-unlock yung affiliate status if hindi kundi dahil sa PRG. Kasi doon ko yung as a group, doon ko na ano ba, paano ba i-term yun? Doon ko na ramdaman na tulungan talaga. So yun talaga yung pinaka naka-highlight sa akin as PRG.
Gotcha.
Oy, shoutout kay Ninong Juan, hello.
There you go, there you go. And I was about to ask that, who got you to PRG? And I guess it was Juan DeMarcos. 1, 2, 3, go, diba?
Ah,
He's your Nino? Gotcha. Alright, sounds good, sounds good. So I'm gonna switch it up here, right? Thank you so much, folks. Alright, so I'm gonna switch it up. So I am going to ask the same set of questions, but we're gonna go one by one. So next up, let me pick Mr. Kim Azriel. What got you into gaming at an early age? How old were you? Etc.
Ilan ba? 5 years old. Bali Sir Jay, my first gaming experience, family com. Actually, hindi sa akin yon, sa pinsan ko yon. So, nadayo pa ako ng bahay ng pinsan ko. So, yun yung first gaming experience. That's my first gaming experience when I was child. Then,
Okay.
nasundan na yon, mga ano na ako I was elementary to high school. Pag-graduate na ako ng elementary. Then that's my first time having my own PS1 console. Yun. Then most of my gaming experience on that period, PS1 na. Yan. Then limited lang din kasi not all of the disc is meron ako. So kung ano lang yung nakuha ko kasi package yun. So what games that I've acquired yun lang. More on like Final Fantasy 8, Resident Evil 3. Yan. Those games.
Got it. Nice. All right. Next, who am I gonna pull? Let me bring in Sir Pao.
So,
What is
hi.
your first? What got you into gaming? What's your first gaming experience? First
First
games you
game.
ever played, etc.
First gaming experience that would be when I was 3.
Mm.
Yep, as young as 3, I have been aware of games from the family computer, especially Battle City. Yeah. For most of the time, Battle City talaga yung nilalaro ko when I was very young. And then as life goes through and as I grow up, I have learned to play a lot more and more, ranging from SNES, Mortal Kombat. Then I got my own Nintendo 64 back in the year 2000 and playing Yoshi's Story for almost a year, followed by PlayStation and so on and so forth up until present day that I still enjoy retro games.
Oh wow! Look at that, Sir Pao with the hearts. Hello,
Wow.
Kate.
Hi.
Ay, wow.
Hey, wow! All right.
Ay,
Thank you
wow.
for that, Sir Pao. Let me bring in. Oi, I know this one. She's my pinsan. Hey, Roxy. Unmute yourself.
Hello. How
Alright,
is
Lay.
you?
What got you into gaming? What were your favorite? What got you into gaming? What age did you start? Tell us the story, please.
Siguro parang same lang kay Kuya Tog. Naging bonding namin ng dad ko yung mga family computer. Tapos he bought us a PS1 and then we got so many games sa PS1. Dun sa family computer siguro ang nilalaro namin yung mga Mario pa. Tapos sa PS1, mga nilalaro namin mga Twisted Metal, Bust a Groove, Dance Dance Revolution. Napanood ko kay Kuya Derek last week or this week lang. Mga basta yung iba girly games pero yung iba mga fighting games talaga.
So, rhythm
Dun-
player ka pala, no?
Pa?
Mga rhythm games yung gusto mo. Like Dance Revolution. Yan.
Opo, mga Bust a Groove, ganyan.
Yan, basta groove.
Pati yung Spice Girls nga nalaro ko din. So parang rhythm game din siya. So yun po,
Spice
doon po ako
Girls?
nag-start.
Sabagay,
Oo,
pambabae
Spice
yun.
Girls meron.
Nice.
Plus the brew. Thank you, Lay. Thank you. All right. Let me bring in Boss Johnson. Tell us the story. What got
Nice,
you into
nice.
gaming?
Happy here.
Hello, hello. Okay. What was the question again?
What got you into gaming and like what was your first experience like with gaming at an early age?
Okay, okay, sige, Tagalog na lang ako. Siguro way back when I was 3. But then, ang naglalaro kasi madalas ng console is mga magulang ko, so para ako lang naglimiron. Pag-observe lang ako ng ng mga nilalaro nila. Ang nilalaro nila dati is na syempre family computer. Then meron silang bala na na 2-in-1. Battle City tsaka Pac-Man. Battle City Pac-Man, then there's Galaga. Also there's the 15-in-1. Then as time goes on, yung father ko na nag-abroad. Then pagbalik niya, binilan niya kami ng Sega Mega Drive. Then yun, na-expose kami sa mga games like Art of Fighting, Dragon Ball, Comic Zone, Kid Chameleon, mga Sega games. Also Sonic. Yeah. Especially Sonic. Sonic. Then,
Star Party!
Then what else? Then bumalik ulit siya sa abroad. Then pagbalik niya, Sega Saturn naman. Dahil yun kasi yung nauso sa Taiwan nung panahon na yun. Then, kaya yun, na-expose rin ako sa mga Saturn games. Then, yun, as time goes on, PlayStation, then PC games, then, you know the rest.
Nice.
By the way, page name required AJ Jansen Imperialis, our first ever Pinoy Retro Gaming champ.
Hey,
So, alam ko na kung bakit. Siya yun. Alam ko na kung bakit siya yung nag-champion. Because of those games. Yan.
Kaya pala.
where credit is due, That's that, All right, Jamie.
Na,
Hello.
unlockable.
Oh my god, it's the hidden character.
Hidden character.
Na hindi ko
DLC.
mapindot-pindot. Kaya nga eh.
I think you need to go in a certain direction, Jay, for her to show up.
Actually, she's part of she's part of the unlockable that we
Unlockable. Alam ko
Para
na unlockable eh.
I mean, you need to go to Pau first, then Kim, then...
Oh yeah. You gotta do the order, right?
Hidden
Gotta
character.
put the Konami code, diba? Anyways, no, it's all good. It's okay if you're camera shy. Jamie, so what got you into gaming? What was your earliest gaming experience? What age? What's the age that you started? Getting into it.
The age you started, this is way back elementary. I'm not sure if in what age, but if brick game is counted, then that's my very first game. Then followed by Famicom. I didn't own one when I was a little, but I go to my cousin's house to play the game. So that's I think around 9 or 11, I think, a very young age when I experienced Famicom. And then if what encouraged me in playing the game, well, it's fun. It's fun to play a game. Especially when I see my cousins play the game, that actually encouraged me, and I saw them having fun playing the game. So that really has encouraged me to play the game.
Nice. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank
Sega Digi.
What?
Tell me, tell me.
Ano
Oh,
pala
by the
yun?
way, guys, I forgot to say
Ayan,
this.
another one, Saiga is our first place. So,
Yes.
siya
Another
yung
one.
katunggali ni Jansen sa PRG tournament natin, ha? Siya.
Yep. Sorry.
Ang,
Yeah.
ano
Sorry,
yan?
everyone. I forgot to say. You guys don't have to answer in English kasi my handicap. Kasi I'm very bano at Tagalog still. So if you feel free to answer in Tagalog or whatever language you would like to answer in. So yes. Anyways, Mr. Saiga, what got you into gaming? What was your earliest gaming experience, etc., etc.?
ah, let's see. I started siguro playing game siguro mga like 3 or 4 years old. Yun na nga yung mga ano, time with Famicom, both the NES and Famicom, tapos na-experience ko pa yung Atari, yung parang arcade stick na thing. Pero hindi naman sa akin yun. It's just that ano lang, somehow saw that one when I was a kid. Tapos, I got addicted playing that, especially Super Mario. Hell yeah, Super Mario. Yung ano, pero, I think there are a lot of console that I already touched, except lang yung mga latest na, what do you call this? Mga latest na consoles na lumalabas. Pero, yun na nga, pero most of the time I spend playing PlayStation 1. Especially lang yung mga RPGs, ganyan. The very first RPG I played was Final Fantasy 7. Ah, yun yung yun yung pinakilala sa akin ng cousin ko.
Saiga Tenshinhan.
And then mas nag-enjoy pa kami nung when my cousin was playing Resident Evil 2. Ano pa yan? Yun yung I think that was newly released pa yata yung PlayStation, and then yung mga bago-bago pa yan yung mga Resident Evil 2 and some sort. So ayun, medyo nagka-interest ako, especially when we're trying to solve a puzzle, kasi Resident Evil is despite the horror, it also teaches us how to solve the puzzles. Yung mga ganun.
A lot.
Kaya,
Yes.
kaya there are some games kasi na parang it's like parang nagiging common na sa akin yung what to do in this kind of situation, parang ganyan. Kaya sometimes if you notice my vids, parang kabisado ko na paano yung ano. Yung parang I don't go like rush things and then just kamikaze something tapos do it again. Parang at the same time, ina-analyze ko lang yung mga ano. And then yeah, I the very first console that I bought was PlayStation 3 and 4. Biruin mo, because I was in Canada at that time, siguro that's 2013. So, syempre, since I was new in Canada, I was like, the first thing on my mind, bili ng console kagad because I'm kind of bored. So, una was PlayStation 3 and I did then followed by yung PlayStation 4. I think that was 2014. Nilabas yata yun, yung newly released. Medyo late lang ako ng konti. And then, the very gastos ko at that time was the PC. Although my parts are still 2016. So, kaya ba naman? Pero ang ang pinaka-last ko na I bought was the Nintendo Switch. Nobody knows, pero it's just hiding in my Gundam collection. Nakatago lang yan. Spot the hidden Mickey or spot the hidden Mickey.
Ayun nasa
Ayan, sa
baba,
likod,
nasa third
Oh, yun know.
Sa likod ng
Actually-
unin.
Actually, the reason why I bought the Nintendo Switch kasi nga I just wanted to share it with my nephews and niece. Para magsasabi yan sa akin, paano to laruin? You play. You learn it. Actually nga, yung yung Animal Crossing ko nga, it was a guy avatar. And then later on, I found out hinalaw yung game ko and I turned out to be a woman na sa Animal Crossing. So, yun. And that's it. There are lots of story in that. Pero, let's make it short.
Okay. Nice. Thank you. All right. Question number two. Let's go back. Let's circle back. Kim Azriel, the geek,
Oh,
gaming geeks.
Ah, kabab, clap
What were
yung
your
ano,
what were your
yung
favorite retro games or games in general that you like to play?
sorry, Sir Jay. Sorry.
Oh, what are your favorite retro games or games in general that you like to play?
Um, well, for me, I'm a fan actually of Final Fantasy and Final Fantasy game series, and then Resident Evil game franchise. Recently ko lang siya na-appreciate. So, I really wanted to continue my gaming journey with Resident Evil since I've just finished again Resident Evil 3. So, on-restream ko siya a while ago. I mean, just recently. Then, I'm looking forward also for new games. So, pero when it comes to new games, my favorite games would be Final Fantasy and then Resident Evil.
Got it, got it. Thank you, Kim. Awesome, awesome answer. All right, let me bring in Sherpao.
Yeah.
Tell me your
Share
favorite
pao.
Sherpao.
Share
Retro
pao.
games, favorite retro games, games in general,
Ano yan,
anything, anything.
Zawarudo. Kasi nagsistop na
Ah,
eh.
oh, yeah. Well, I am a gamer na, let's just say, flexible in any genre. Although I spent most of my playing time with either fighting or puzzle games, especially Tetris.
sana
Yep,
all.
you heard me, Tetris. And for fighting games, that would be more on the Capcom side. Yung mga, especially mga crossovers. Lalo, lalo, lalo nung, lalo nung time na nasali ako dito, mas lalong, parang mas lalo akong nahasa every time that Ninong Raymond is always challenging me to play against him na madalas ako ang talo. Yeah.
Very nice. All right, thank you, Sir Pal. Thank you, Sir Pal. Let me bring in Jensen. Are you muted? Can't see. Yeah, yeah. Unmute, unmute. You're muted.
There.
There you go. There you go.
Okay, okay. So retro games in general. Hmm, I would like to play uh, if retro games that would be shoot 'em ups or platformer games. Yes. Also, siguro ang isa rin sa mga gusto kong mga nilalaro is yung mga builder style na games like Minecraft or yung recent na nilalaro ko like Factorio or train simulations like Railroad Tycoon, Theme Hospital, also RTS games. Yes. The Command and Conquers, the KKND series, Crossfire, and also RPGs. Yeah. Mostly flexible rin naman ako sa mga retro games
Mm,
in general.
got it.
Yes.
Nice. Thank you, Jensen. All right, Jammy Jams. Let me know
Hello.
what are your
Camera.
favorite what are your favorite retro games or games in general that you like to play?
Favorite game, arcade game kasi talaga ever since arcade games. So, in arcade, Guitar Freaks, Dance Revolution, Drum Mania, Dance Maniacs.
Ooh.
Those are my retro games. From time
Nice.
to time, Famicom, through PC. Pero, ano talaga, ano ba, during school days, arcade games talaga kasi ang nilalaro ko. So, yeah, Guitar Freaks yung pinaka,
So,
favorite.
pakiramdam ko 'to si Jam medyo magaling 'to mag-cut ng classes.
Uy, grabe! Grabe kayo sa kataas.
Nararamdaman ko siya. May gut feeling ako Jam is a good
Good class keeper.
Huli pero di kulong.
Ano
Pero
lang yan.
nonetheless, all of your games jam is on ano in malls, right?
Oh, yes.
Arcade Raid.
Arcade talaga. Arcade ang ano ko.
Oh, alright.
Maniac.
Yeah.
Arcade Raid live on Twitch.
I didn't own ano PlayStation kasi when I was
Mm.
when I was a little, so mostly ano ba, friends din eh, encouragement of friends. So
Mm.
when I first saw it sa mall, enjoy naman siya, then I've learned to love it. Yun.
Got it.
One question, Jam, regarding your love of arcade games. Which do you prefer? Mega Mall, Time Zone or Words of Fun?
Ah, sorry, Mega Mall, Time Zone, and Worlds
Hindi,
of Fun.
wait, sorry.
Phantom.
Which do you
Ah,
prefer? The Worlds of Fun or Time Zone?
Time Zone. Time Zone always has the best arcade games. Worlds of
Um,
Fun, ano in general, kasi, ay, hindi naman, not all, pero mostly, ano for kids. Tsaka redemptions and tickets eh.
How about Quantum?
Kanto, same as time zone, as equivalent. However, what's, ano ba, malungkod na side ngayon ng arcade is unti-unti si Quantum nagiging more of redemption games na kasi ngayon.
Ah,
yeah,
Unti,
exactly.
parang nababawasan na yung mga games na nakalakhan, yes, nakalakhan. Yung mga games na like DDR, wala na masyado, Guitar Freaks. So, yun, parang
Mm.
unti-unti na naging redemptions and coins games yung arcade, which is really sad. But still, arcade pa rin.
Yeah.
Nice.
mm,
Very nice.
Nax.
Nuts
nice,
naman.
nice.
I'm very good.
Once a
Alam na
time.
natin guys kung sino yung katingera ha. Alam na natin.
Grabe sa
Aha!
time zone, pang mayama kasi yung time zone, token-token na yung,
Uh,
yung
Aha!
Card.
Quantum
Aha.
Club
oo.
Synergy
Yung
na
ano
lang
yun, yung
tayo mga
card.
kaibigan.
Oo, card yan eh. Tapos iba-ibang laro, iba-ibang presyo.
Mm.
Iba-ibang
Quantum and
presyo.
Club Synergy, yun. Ano naman taya-taya lang din sa mga sa mga sugal.
50
Maraming
pesos
token
per
yun.
50 pesos per round.
Good. Thank you, Jamie.
You're
Mr.
welcome.
Saga Tenshi,
Okay.
Shin Megami Tenshi. Tell me your
Yes.
favorite retro games in general that you like to play, please.
Uh, fi- some Final Fantasy, not the 15. I don't know why. uh, can you believe that 13 is kind of good? Ang daming hate sa 13 pero I don't think it's ugly. Yeah, Resident Evil series. I think I posted it on my page that I already purchased almost all of the Resident Evil sa Steam, which is good.
Wow.
Except
Wow.
nga lang the last time I streamed Resident Evil 6, it was like I'm playing action game. Pero okay lang. That's it. Some fighting games, especially KOF 13. It
Ooh.
has it has a what do you call this? It has a meaning for me. Muscle memory, especially doing the trial modes. Yes, trial modes, the nightmare of KOF 13. Pero yeah,
Mm.
some Street Fighter, pero not that really that pro level. I kind of suck playing fighting games kay my hands aren't that good anymore. Wala na akong shining finger
Oh my
and some
gosh.
stuff. And
Wala na
then
Ryugi.
I have a lot of those genre that I'm playing. One of the weirdest game that I'm still playing right now was the Heroes of Might and Magic na hindi ko maintindihan why I'm playing that. Maybe because I played Heroes 3. Parang ganun. So yeah. Tapos first person shooting, I don't play that much pero yung buddy ko si Monday Gaming, which is nagsi-stream din siya paminsan-minsan. He wants me to play sometimes like mga Valorant ganyan. Pero I told him medyo hindi na ako masyadong ganun ka active, especially my hands doesn't even ano na. And of course, MOBA, League of Legends lang. Nobody will ask me are you playing Mobile Legends? No. It's no. Ganun. And then
Pleasure.
back when I was in Manila, when wala pa ako yung console or anything ano, I usually go to the arcades sa time zone. Pero hindi yung ano, hindi yung card. Wala akong credit card. Sorry. Ano, I you know, yung mga like Tekken 6 at that time. So ano, and then uh some music, yung mga like DJ Technica, I got a chance na nalaro ko siya sa PS Vita. Until now, I still have the PS Vita. Pero ano na lang siya, it's a legacy na lang yan sa akin. Pero ano, like I mentioned, ano ako variety ako na game. Depends on if I can understand the game or not. Pero mostly, you can guys see me play RPG. Kasi there are a lot of retro RPGs that I haven't accomplish or finish. Actually, latest lang was the Parasite Eve 1. Kasi finally, I already beat the secret boss na dati hindi ko pa nga natalo yun. And then, ano, yun na nga, some like Diablo and stuff. I mean, kinda, ano, I played Diablo 3. Actually nga, ano as a proof, I have the one of those artwork,
Uy,
the collection.
Uy.
nice.
As in sealed pa siya I haven't
Wow.
opened this. Kasi
Wow.
Wag mo open. Wag mo
kasi
open.
Wag, sir, sayang,
kasi
sir,
nabili
sayang.
kasi nabili ko yan siya sa Canada at a cheaper price. I believe that was like 20 Canadian dollars. Parang
Hmm,
mura na nga yun for a collection.
yes.
Kasi I bought it somewhere
Good deal,
around
good deal.
I bought it somewhere
Good
around
deal.
2014. Tapos mahilig yan ako kay gastador ako dun sa Canada kaya wala ipon.
Wow!
The lightning returns.
Wow.
Oh, may mga ano nga ako dito pero ano lang yun na nga. Yan, mga Odin Sphere.
Wow.
Whoa.
Mhm.
It's a nice
Na ano
flash.
ko, even ano pa nga yun na nga, mga action adventures like Assassin's Creed, ganyan, and Watch Dogs. Hallelujah, I finished that one way back. I don't know why. Kasi meron ako dun sa I have also a YouTube channel kasi dun. Somehow I uploaded yung mga gameplay ko ng Watch Dogs. So, yun lang yun, ng mga games na that I'm playing. Currently, right now, mga like League of Legends lang ako or mga emulators. Especially off-stream ako ng Valkyrie profile.
Nice. Thank you, Mr. Saiga. All right. How is the you, Lay?
Na.
Tell me,
Yay.
tell me,
Hello.
what are your favorite retro games? Hi, Boo Boo. What other games do you like to play in general?
Sa mga streams? Or in
No,
general
in
lang?
general.
I'm very fond of playing Zelda before. So, yung Super Mario 64, tapos yung Zelda, yun yung mga nilalaro ko dati. As in, parang siguro mga 2 times or more than 2 times ko siyang nalaro na tinapos talaga. Yun yung mga usual na games ko dati. And now, sa streams, usually mga recent games. Pero I make sure na meron tayong since part ako ng PRG, parang lately naglalaro din ako ng PVZ if
Hey.
you consider that retro din.
Yes.
Oh,
Si
Ay, the
Plant
final
vs.
bout.
Zombies daw, 'di ba?
Protoss versus Third.
Ayun. So, yung mga nilalaro ko ngayon mostly mga RPG games. So,
Genshin.
Genshin, yun yung pinaka
FF14.
Jensen
Hindi ako
Impact.
nag-FF14. Apparently, hindi ako binigyan ng Final Fantasy nung bata ako. So,
Oh.
growing up, parang hindi ko siya masyadong na-encounter in life. So,
Pero,
yun.
pero yung
Sayang, no?
Pero yung sa mga makulit magsabi yan play Final Fantasy 14 kasi magandang story.
Oo. Yun nga lang kasi ang dami ng Final Fantasy, diba? So,
Yeah.
inisip ko kung mag-Final Fantasy ka, kailangan mo mag-start from the start.
Ay, hindi naman siya connected actually.
Hindi, para lang malaman mo din yung difference lahat ng gameplay din, gano'n.
Oh, I see, I see.
Tas yun, eh, siyempre lumaki din ako na mostly Nintendo games. So, nag-Pokemon din ako, Pokemon Red, Blue.
Seven.
May bumubulong.
Nagulat
Sino
ako
yun?
may bumubulong. Si Kuya Pao ba yun?
Here
Resorts
goes.
World Manila. Kala ko Resorts World Manila yung sasabihin.
Resorts. Ayun. So, if in case may mga gusto makipag-play dyan ng mga, kunyari, Genshin Impact o kaya mga Animal Crossing, yan, may mga retro na
Oh, yun
kaakibat
lang.
yan si Animal Crossing
Yan,
from
yung mga
mga
animals.
Nintendo. Oo, yung mga maliliit na Nintendo consoles. Doon siya nagsimula. Ayun, nag-Animal Crossing din ako.
Sorry.
Ayun.
Sige, kung gusto nyo bumisit sa island ko, sige.
Helicopter.
Wala, te.
One of these days galawin ko ulit yung ano ko, yung Animal Crossing.
Sige
Nakawa
po,
na.
sir. Ayun, yun lang, sir. Ay, grabe, sir. Si Kuya Jay pala yun, higher.
Whoa. Excuse me, sir.
Hi, Sir Jay.
Ma'am, sir. No, ma'am, sir. Thank you, Lay. Thank you, Pinsan.
you.
All right. I think I ran through everyone. Oh, wait. Hold on. We have
A new challenger.
we have another new challenger. Bruh.
Oy.
Unmute yourself.
Ayun, nagpakita rin.
Hello,
Mister.
what's up?
Mr. Itoni. Where's my cheese and macaroni? Yo.
Bre.
Master ng lahat. Bre.
Bread.
Master,
Alright.
hindi ako master.
Yes. I never got
Oh, si Anthony.
to
Helicopter.
Siya may pasimuno din eh. Helicopter na yan.
Yeah, I never got to formally introduce, but this is also another newest member of the Pinoy Retro Gaming family, Mr. Itoni Emerson Bulawan. Welcome in.
Hi,
Welcome
Master.
in.
What's up?
Pace reveal, please.
Bill.
Pace reveal. Everyone's
Soon.
saying pace reveal. But it's okay, guys. Listen, we have a few
Pace
camera shy
reveal.
people. Yeah, people are camera shy, so it's okay. You know, we still welcome you in. So, hold on. Okay. So, son, I will ask you two questions first. What got you into gaming? And the follow-up question is, what are your favorite retro games? Games in general that you like to play?
Mm. When I was like 5 or 4 years old, kasi meron akong Game Boy, binilan ako ng mama ko na Ghost Rider yung cartridge. Eh, hindi ko naman type yung ganong game. Anong sabi ko, bakit hindi nalang mag-Famicom? After nun, naglaro ko ng, syempre, isa sa game na yun, yung Bomberman. Hindi ko siya type eh. At naganap ulit ako ng ibang game. Doon ko nakita yung Super Mario. Ayun, natuwa ako. Pero at the same time, syempre, hindi ka talaga may enjoy. Then, yung papa ko, bumili ng PS2. Pinalaro sa akin yung Guitar Hero. Dito na pumasok yung pagiging rhythm gamer ko.
Doon na pagiging
Ayun
master.
Got it.
That's it.
That's it. Thank you so much, Itoni, Mr. Emerson. All right.
Bad boy.
Helicopter, Emerson Copter. Let's go. All right. Next question for everybody. Sorry, Doug. I didn't know that I was supposed to do one by one, but let's shout you out again. Artist Playground. Hello. Give you some screen
Ako
time.
pala.
Nice Boba Fett shirt.
Ay,
Star Wars.
Star
Let's
Wars.
go. Star Wars.
Star Wars.
A Arya Star. There you go. There you go.
Wow.
All right.
Fake
Noise.
yung take,
Nice.
fake.
Nakakapatay ba yun?
Mm.
Oo.
Ay, yun
Ay,
lang.
sino?
Dapat lagay mo lang siya sa box para hindi siya maka-assassinate, no?
Hindi, sir, fake yan, sir. Fake lang
Oh,
yan siya.
yun.
Na fake. Yes, ma'am.
All right. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for showing that, Pop. That was wonderful. All right. Next question for everybody. I will ask one by one. Starting with, let's, Sherpao, come here.
Oh,
Dito. All
yeah.
right. When did you start streaming?
When did I start streaming?
Yes.
That was just this past year. Exact date that would be April 8, 2021. And I just got into it. Siguro ano lang. I was I was fascinated over the fact that I I want to share how I play games to people, to the netizens, to everyone in social media. I I want to communicate with people while I play. Although I started as an off-cam and off-mic streamer. Hindi ako nagpapakita. I don't even talk. Maybe dahil mahiyain ako. Coming from a teacher na nagtuturo sa harap ng klase, di ba? So it's really odd for me that I am shy in streaming, but I am not shy when I'm in front of my class. Diba? But then I got over it thanks to PRG. Then
Yeah.
as months passed by, I was motivated, and here we go. It all
Yeah.
led up to this point.
Very nice. Very nice. Thank you, Sir Pal. Like, so, follow up question. I'm going to ask this to everyone too. I'm pretty sure a lot of people were, nervous or shy when they first start streaming. So I'm sure the same applies to you, even though you were off camera, off the mic or something like that. Diba? I'm sure everyone had the jitters, like going into the streaming world, right?
True.
Yeah. Yeah.
Kasi yung ano, alanganin pa mag-camera eh. Kasi baka hindi bagay.
Mhm.
Oo.
Right.
Uy,
Okay.
camera natin Jam. Hello.
All
Kala
right,
ko
so
nagka-camera na.
okay. The next, well, who would like to answer? Kim, your answer for when did you start streaming? When did the Geeks Gaming, come about?
Okay. So just last year, Sir Jay. Actually, that was first quarter of the year. Actually, not literally start, pero I have the concept na kasi may nakikita na ako sa Facebook na, oy, talaga pwedeng ganun. Pwedeng stream. Then, started to browse. Started to watch some streamers. Kaya lang, what I am commonly seeing in the news feed is Mobile Legends, then ano ba, Valorant, yung ganun.
Sorry.
So from there, good thing may namit ako na isang streamer. So actually he's a fan of Resident Evil, and so from there nagkaroon ako ng idea na talagang pwedeng aside from those mobile games na talagang trending ngayon. So bakit hindi ako makapag-come up something different into something different, di ba? So more in contents, and then later on I met Sir Tres. Actually it was Sir Tres who introduced me with the Pinoy Retro Gaming community, yan. And he discovered me while I was streaming Final Fantasy 8. Yan, and then ayun na, nag-start na, nagtuloy-tuloy na up to this moment. And then
Sorry.
and then, but then ang nag-advise sa akin or message sa akin into recruitment and the circle and the community is si Master Jet. Yun. That's the time I was being part of the group Pinoy Retro Gaming.
Very nice. Very nice. Very nice. All right, Mr. Saga Tenshi. When did you start streaming? When was it? When did it happen? How did it come about?
Back in 1965. No.
Oh, wow.
What is this, Captain America? Before streaming, I was doing some recording from YouTube. although my YouTube channel is very small. Uh, yeah, I think that was the Watch Dogs was the first one, the longest. And then when it comes to streaming, I think that was also in 2014 or something like that on Twitch. Pero yun nga, it's not really that ano. Pero what drives me to stream it again? Uh, More like I streamed here on Facebook around February of last year. Pero before, I was watching Monday Gaming's stream at that time because I believe that was 29, somewhere around late 2019. Uh, I was in Oman. Uh, I was only watching Monday Gaming's stream about like Valorant or uh, Tomb Raider. And then once I returned back to the Philippines, hooray!
Rage.
Uh, we I started it on February. The first game that I streamed was Resident Evil 2. And then tuloy-tuloy na yun siya. It was still small and then joined some other groups so that I can finally get the better quality of the streaming. So lo and behold, till now, still survive, baby.
Very nice. Very nice. Very nice. Thank you, Mr. Saiga. All right, Boss Johnson, tell us,
Okay.
tell us. When did you start streaming? How did it come about? What happened?
Uh,
Ano ba yan?
okay. Probably I started streaming before the page was June. Sa ano lang, sa sariling page, sariling ano ko lang, sa personal account ko lang. Mostly ano lang, recordings lang din. Then meron akong isang friend na streamer din. Sabi niya gamitin ko OBS. So I started using OBS and I started recording. And yun, then nagte-test ako ng mga live streams like for other games ko. Then by July, yun, sinimulan ko na yung ano, sinimulan ko ng pagtripan yung paggawa ng ano, ng gaming page mismo. Then yun nga, hindi ko pa nga alam kung anong papangalan ko na ano, na page. So tama-tama yung nakalagay dun sa ano, dun sa pifilapan mo na ano, na page name. Nakalagay doon page name required. So, yun na yun.
So yun. So yun yung
That's
ano
all
mo,
required.
yun yung history nung mo.
Yun na yung history ng page ko. Kaya,
That's what he required.
oo, kaya ayun, doon na nagsimula. Then, yun lang na ano na, dumire-diretso na yan hanggang sa na-meet ko ang mga members ng ano, ng PRG. Sila Juan De Marcos, Tresnatad, sino pa ba? Si Retrofit Gaming, sila Sir Mod, Sir Bell. Ayun, si Sir Bell, no, ano, di ko nga alam, ano lang eh. Dati sa Retro Entertainment TV ko lang siya na, ano eh.
RETV guys.
RETV siya. Yun, tapos, ayun, nakita ko, meron rin siya sarili, part rin pala siya ng, ano ng PRG. So, yun.
Yo,
And that's all.
yo, thank you.
Okay, parang ako din na stumble upan lang ako kay Retrofit Gaming. Masyado ba? Sabi ko
Ito man
celebrity
talaga.
man talaga to si Retrofit. Utang ko nga.
Ito man talaga.
Bakit ba?
Nice.
Bakit? I'm so embarrassed.
Ay,
Okay.
Actually, ang taga-spot natin, guys. Ito just a quick hint. How do you guys been scouted? So, as a fellow streamer, yan, katulad ni Tres, ni Je, nag-i-scan kami na nag-check out kami ng mga streamers sa community. Then pag nakita namin na you have contents for retro, pinapasa namin 'yan sa pinuno ng mga demonyo, si Bell. And then i-scan na ayan 'yan, imo-monitor natin 'yan, imo-monitor namin kayo like for a month, check natin whether if you're consistent on playing retro or you're playing retro legacy. Yun. Kasi yung gusto namin sa Pinoy Retro Gaming is consistency for the love of retro at the same time for the love of community.
Mm-mm.
Yan. Yun lang.
Yep. There you go. There you go. Thank you for that, Kuya
Yum.
Mon. All right.
Yes.
Let's go back to Le Roxy with the triple Y. Tell us, Lay, my darling Pinsan, when did you start streaming? How did it come about? What up?
Hello.
Yeah.
Nauli yata ako kumakain. Ayan. Ano, nag-start si Roxy page na December, ginawa ko siya. Pero I started streaming around January 2021. So, pa 1 year na si Roxy page. Yay!
Hey.
Yay!
Tapos ano lang, parang ang pinaka-purpose ko lang talaga kung bakit ako gumawa ng gaming page is to just record my games. Kasi wala lang, na-enjoy ko yung games eh. And if somebody wants to come in and na-enjoy nilang pinapanood ako nilalaro yung game ko, then welcome silang mag-comment. Ganun lang. Pero I didn't really realize na we're going to build a community na alam mo yun, ang dami nating friends na makikita along the way. And then, I stumbled upon Kuya Jay, which is a family member na nakilala ko through streaming. So, di ba, hindi natin alam din kung anong pwedeng maabot pa ng ating streaming journey. Pero yun yung start ng streaming journey ng Lay Roxy page. I met a lot of friends. I met the PRG fam. Ayan, I met Kuya Jay. Kuya Jay is actually my ninong. Yes.
Oh, damn.
My cousin
Uy,
slash ninong.
revelation.
Ninong.
Ay,
Ayan.
What is this?
Ayan. So, ayun. Hindi ko makikilala yung PRG without Kuya Jay. So, I'm really happy that I was introduced to PRG fam by Kuya Jay. So, thank you very much for being part of the Lay Roxy page for 1 year. Ayan. kung bakit nag-start kung bakit Lay Roxy, kasi yung name ko, yun, pinagsama ko lang yung name ko. Yun. Hindi ko na i-expound kasi mahaba yung name ko eh. Kaya pinag-ikli ko na lang. Tapos triple Y, cause why not?
Why not?
Ayan.
That was my next question.
Triple Y, cause why not? Ayan.
Buti na lang yung interview hindi nagtanong kung saan natin nakuha yung mga ganyang name natin ng page. Yikes.
Parang yung mga email address natin yan nung grade school tayo eh. Mga ganun.
Actually, we can ask
Even ako nga,
it.
Code names.
Actually, we can ask it. Where the hell did you get your names? Nag-start na tayo kay Johnson, right?
Oo, isa-cycle ulit yan. Okay lang. Okay lang, I'm ready for that.
Baka may mga ano pa yan. Ang dami pang mga deep stories niya. Ayun, yun po. Hehe.
Triple Y kasi taken na yung isa.
Yaw.
Ano daw?
What?
Ano daw? Hindi ko na-get. Crew. Nangain.
All right. Thank you, Lay. Thank you. All
Thank you
right.
po.
Tony Macaroni.
Yan ang hinahintay namin.
Yan na.
Hey.
Ayan na.
Helicopter.
Great.
No,
Wait,
tell us, Emerson. When did you start streaming? What's your story? Bakit? When? Kailan?
Nag-start ako back in 2018. Pero ano yan, personal account ko nag-stream. Then,
Sorry.
for the record lang Then, nung last year, 2018, ginawa ko 'tong page ko around June 2020. Ginawa ko lang siya pero hindi ko pa nasisimulan mag-stream. After nung November, pumunta ako sa Discord ng PRG. Sinabi ni Kuya Jomar, bakit hindi daw ako mag-stream? Then ayun, nag-stream na ako. Nag-start muna ako sa sa Redeem. Hindi, sa Undertale pala. Undertale was my first stream. Yung page ko naman, yung page name, kung saan ang galing. Actually, galing ko sa best friend ko eh. Et, ito lang dapat, ETON. Then nagtaka ako bakit nilagyan niya ng NY sa dulo. Kaya ayun, natuwa ako kasi wala pang nagpapangalan ng Tony sa sa Facebook and sa YouTube. Kaya doon nagsimula yung pangalan na Tony.
Macaroni. Gotcha.
Eto na lang dapat. Kasi eto is my nickname.
Eto ni Kope.
Dinagdagan ng NY.
Naruhodo.
Handaan na ang buhay ay
Weather lang.
Weather lang.
Sige. Alright.
Yun.
Alright. Thank you, Emerson. Thank you, son of Dandice. Let's see.
Yo.
Jamie Jams. Tell us.
Hello.
When did you start streaming? And I guess since everyone's like going into like the story behind their page name. So when did you start streaming? How did it go about? And what's the story behind your page name?
Yes, I started streaming February 8th last year.
Wow.
So, yeah, mga 29 days from now or 30 days from now, anniversary ng page ko. Yay. How did it go? It's basically testing waters talaga. So, it's laggy. I first stream Fall Guys before. Super laggy. No cam, no mic. I'm just testing out how to stream. So yun, ano pa lang, I'm a small streamer, so so lang talaga yung stream ko nun. Para padaan lang. Then history ng gaming page name ko. It's from a song from DDR and Guitar Freaks Drum Mania. The song is Trickster. Isa siya sa mga gusto kong song from the arcade game. And then since yung song na yun is both on the favorite arcade games that I played, yun yung inadapt kong name. Then why it's lacking a letter. As I always say, I would like everybody to be creative na lang kung how they would like to fill it in, or if it's Trackster, Trickster, or Truckster. It's up to you guys. But for me, another story about it is kasi sa arcade, lately meron ng way to record your achievements, your scores through internet sa arcade. When I tried to create my own username, it only allows me to put 8 characters. So tinanggal ko yung I just to make it 8. So yes.
Nga no, 8 no. Binilang ko pa.
To make it 8, yes. Yun, that's the story behind it.
Nice. Thank you, Jamie.
Thank you.
All right. So we'll take a little break here. I actually do want to say, thank you guys so much for being here. I forgot to, my manners. We also have, ever since Timeless Gamer became a part of PRG, like officially, we also absorbed the lovely members. Sir Joe, my fault. I'm sorry. I should have asked you like the questions since you are now officially a Pinoy Retro Gaming streamer. I would like to put the spotlight on you, for a little bit. Um, I'm going to ask you the series of questions, and I don't know if you would like to kindly answer. So, number one, what got you into gaming?
What got me into gaming? Okay. I hope you guys can hear me.
Yes, yes.
Before I answer, first of all, thank you so much for the new blood of PRG members coming in for 2022. Thank you all for joining the podcast in this special episode, the first one in the year. No, what got me into gaming? Okay, I am blessed to grow up with very rich neighbors. Okay, very rich neighbors.
Ay,
Like,
okay.
okay, so that means the first video game console that I was able to experience was the Atari 2600. Not mine, not ours, from the from the other neighbor kids. And then another neighbor kid got their own family computer, of course. I was able to experience that. It's a good thing, guys. If you have a rich neighbor, suck up into them, okay? Brown nose, do whatever, shine their shoes, kiss their ass, whatever. No, it's gonna be worth it. And then eventually they got their own they got their own Super Nintendo. I was able to experience that as well. The things I have to do, no, I was I was not very proud of it. The things I had to do just to play video games. Okay. But then, of course, uh, then my folks got us our own family computer as well. Eventually, our first Famicom, and then our first Sega Mega Drive. The very first cartridge that we bought was Yu Yu Hakusho for the Sega Mega Drive.
Yun.
This was the time when Ghost Fighter was a big deal during back in the day. IBC 13 pa. Hindi yung bullshit Channel 7 na yan.
Siya nga, Eugene na yung
OG.
Yes.
This is OG. OG Ghost Fighter IBC 13 pa to.
Actually, kasabay yata ng Giban yun.
That is correct, sir.
Oh, see? I remember that.
And then eventually back in 96, was it 96? No, back in 98 we got our first PlayStation 1. And then when I got my first job, eventually I was able to save up to buy my very own PS2. Galing Raon, of course. 10 years after the PS2 was released, doon na ako nakabili ng my very own PS2. Galing Raon pa for 10k. My first bonus that I received, Diretso Raon. Get a PS2. And then after that, of course, we got the PSP, then the PS3, PS4, yada yada, so on and so forth. My favorite retro games. I'm gonna say games because you can you cannot really limit that into one. Despite my genre, my guilty pleasure would always be the first Mega Man, Contra, and Turtles in Time. So it's either the three. So let's just say I'm bored. I don't want to play any of my my JRPGs. I just want to play something just to pass the time, especially if if I'm waiting somewhere. No, I don't want to play an RPG that's gonna that you're gonna need a lot more concentration. I'd rather play something more simplistic. I can finish in one sitting. Yeah, Mega Man, Contra, and Turtles in Time. I mean, if I don't finish it, that's fine. You know what I mean? If I die a few times, it's no big deal. I can always go repeat, rinse and repeat. What's the other question, Jay?
When did you start streaming? How did it come about?
Streaming. All right, streaming. Before Facebook, I've been streaming in YouTube. So me and Mamuchu go way back. Uh, so I already know how to work with camera. Okay, because I have my own YouTube channel as well, and for you to have a functional YouTube channel, you need to do some live streaming on the side just to get the quota that YouTube requires you. So eventually, I was able to work myself along, talking to a live audience. It kind of it did help boost my confidence talking to people in front of the camera, and then at one point, I think that was back in 2019. I said, "Well, I'm playing games. Might as well just stream while I'm playing. You know? If I'm killing time playing countless of hours doing role playing games, might as well just stream it, you know." And at first, I tried to record the games that I'm playing, like as a video walkthrough. Like at first, I don't want my face on the stream, because if I'm going to use it as a YouTube video walkthrough as a guide, then you don't want somebody else's face right there at the corner. You just, like, if I'm the audience, if I'm the gamer, I just want to concentrate on the game itself, not the person doing commentary. So I streamed my games at first. The first game that I streamed was Lost Odyssey for the Xbox 360, and then I was able to play all that, and then eventually it came to the point that, okay, I think I should do commentary now, which I did, but off screen. So you're just gonna hear, I'm just playing, but you're gonna hear my voice doing commentary at the side. The game that I did was Chrono Cross for the PlayStation 1. Yeah. And then after that, I started adding my face during my streams as I was playing Baten Kaitos for the Nintendo GameCube. As far as game streaming goes, to add, I don't usually stream with emulation devices. If I if as much as possible, I like to use hardware. So I'm with my Xbox 360, with Lost Odyssey. I use my Xbox 360. I bought my first Elgato game capture card, and then for the PlayStation 1, I got an upscaler device, so I can stream it on 1080p. So I used my own PlayStation 1 for that, and then Valkyrie Profile 2. I used my own PlayStation 2 for that, and basically I'm using hardware. Okay, I have nothing against using emulation, no, but kasi kung hindi ko if I'm not gonna use my hardware, they're just gonna collect dust, and eventually it might damage the lenses if I'm not gonna keep using them every now and then. So it's a good way to test them out. And besides, I'm only playing like less than 2 hours anyway. So I'm making sure they're properly maintained, and making sure that all of them are still functional. Yep. That's it, really.
Okay. And then
Anything
the
else?
follow-up question for that, and then we'll continue on with the questions for everybody. So, what is the story behind your page name, Sergio?
Ah, page name. Okay. My page name is the same as my YouTube name. Originally, it's Nurse Joe RPG. Because RPG, because I'm a nurse, but um, I was being I was being ironic. Like, I'm a nurse and I like video games, you know. So I stopped using the word nurse. It's just
Oh.
Joe RPG. But if you're going to look at my logo, you can still see the nurse at the top of my logo. And I said, well, if it's just branding recognition, that's the logo that I created when I started my YouTube channel, and I said, okay, let's just keep it as let's keep it as it is. For brand recognition, eventually people will get used to the logo. If people see that logo, they will know it's me, and it's a good conversation piece. What's the nurse for? So it's Joe RPG because I focus more on role playing games. So it's
Yeah.
Joe RPG, JRPG. So I focus more on Japanese role playing games. For those of you who are might be asking what's the RPG stands for, if you don't know me by now, um, but I wasn't all about JRPGs from the very beginning. The only time that I my first JRPG was Tales of Destiny.
Ay.
Alright.
Oh no, the
Yan na.
legendary Tales
Ayan
of
na.
Yan
Destiny.
na,
Ito
yan,
yan.
yan, yan, yan na, yan na, yan na.
Dun,
Yan,
dun,
sila
dun,
na.
dun.
Ayan na, ayan na, ayan na.
Guys,
Ayan
Ayan na.
he is a
Ayan na, ayan na, ayan na.
swordsman. Mabilisan
I'm
na.
a swordian,
Yun.
okay? So,
Okay,
my
sasabi.
first JRPG is Tales of Destiny. When we first got our first PlayStation 1 back in 98, my brother got Final Fantasy 7 and I got Tales of Destiny. Truth to be told, out, I'm a JRPG player, but I haven't played any of the Final Fantasy series. Not not even one. No,
What sorcery is this?
no.
What sorcery is this?
Not even. I haven't as a JRPG player. I haven't even played the Final Fantasy series. No, I watched my brother play all of them. So if you're gonna ask me about Final Fantasy, anything Final Fantasy, it's just secondary knowledge coming from what I remember from my brother and everything that I've been reading about in the message boards and other websites. So it's very superficial. But
Hinahantin ako ng Tales of Destiny na yan.
mm, Tales of Destiny, uh, I like Japanese anime, of course, and when so I was curious about this. I saw the cover. Grand Central pa, boys, Caloocan, Grand Central, if I remember correctly. I saw nakita ko siya. I saw it in the store. Sabi ko, uy, anime. Sabi ko, and then pinatesting ko dun sa clerk. And then I like what I saw, the opening intro, animated intro, right? And you can only test for the first 10-15 minutes. And yeah, and I fell in love with it. So I got it for myself. I played it, finished it 2-3 times. And then after that, I never looked back. It's all about JRPGs after that. I dwell. There was a time I was interested in wrestling games, WWF, Warzone, Attitude, WCW, Nitro, Thunder,
Nostalgic.
SmackDown games, and then after a while, after the second SmackDown versus Raw on the PS2, sabi ko, THQ was being so lazy. It's the same design, it's the same engine year and year again, and I just stopped. Um,
Ulit na lang.
yeah, right. To all of you guys who are playing, who like wrestling games, you'll know what I mean. So after that, yep, just JRPGs. Every once in a while, I do some Gundam games because hey, I like the Gundams. Gundam Wing, 1990, ano to? 1997, 98 to.
Double O.
Yep.
We
Yeah. You know,
Channel 7, 4 p.m. every day.
thank you, Sir Joe.
All right.
Japanese RPG,
Gundam
thank you
G.
so much. Alright.
So yeah, that's all for me.
Alright, look at these lovely people. Alright. Thank you guys so much. Next series of questions. Let's go. So the next series of questions that I'm going to ask, and I will ask again in case anyone forgets. What do you like most about PRG? And the follow-up question to that, who got you into PRG? So let's begin. Let's start with ladies first. Jamie, hello.
Woohoo!
Hello. Ninong ko si Tito Jano.
Oh,
Si Tito
Ninong Jano.
Jano.
That
Ninong
is
Jano
some
si Sinaing.
revelation.
Grabe naman sa revelation.
Oh no,
But,
shocking.
what do I like about PRG? Well, I still consider myself naman as a retro gamer since, as I've said, arcade games kasi talaga. Late, parang well, technically, parang nito lang pandemic ako nag-start na mag-play ng ibang games. Nito lang 2020 na nagkaroon ako ng sarili kong laptop. So, and ano ba? So gusto ko yung advocacy ng PRG. Yung talagang um, you guys are would like to share to the world kung ano yung what are the games that you're passionate about. So that's the same thing for me. I'd like to share it to everyone. Kaya that's why I do arcade games or arcade raids na mga nakaraan. And saka magre-resume na lang yun as soon as everything is much better na kasi medyo tagilid yung natin ngayon eh. Yung
Tagilid na,
kalagayan
oo,
ng
tama.
Yeah.
yes. Yes. So yun.
Oh, nice. Thank you so much, Jamie.
And
Go
yun
ahead.
nga, ano pa? Actually, yun din, yung tulungan, yung support system napaka-strong within PRG.
Amen.
Amen.
You always have each other's back. Talaga. Yun yung
Talaga.
number one. Solid.
Solid. Lakas. Sakalam. Let's
Yes.
go.
Yes.
All right. Thank you so much,
Yo.
Jamie. All right, let's bring in the
Yay.
other lady. Ladies first. More ladies.
Oh.
Lady Roxy.
Who's lady? Who's lady? Ayun, ano yung ulit tayong tanong, kuya?
Walang kuya. Kuya Ninong.
So who is my ninong? My ninong is Kuya J, as I mentioned earlier. So Kuya J introduced me to PRG. Kaya nasa PRG tayo ngayon. Ayun, tapos ano ba, what I like about PRG is the community. Kasi community sila ng mga makukulit na mga kuya at mga ate. Yan. Pero kidding aside, bukod sa makulit sila, yung support system nga nila, as mentioned by Ate Jam. Kasi, ang dami ng pinagdaanan na test ang friendship ng lahat, pero andyan pa rin sila para sa isa't isa. So, ayun, parang saludo ako sa mga ka-PRG. Kasi, para tayo mga brothers and sisters. Yes.
True.
Ayun. Yun.
Family.
Family.
Family. All right. Thank you so much, Lay.
Ayun
Did
po.
I just hear Vin Diesel? Family.
Family.
I am Groot.
How is the you?
How is the group?
All right. Thank you so much,
How
Lay.
is the Groot?
Yo, Son. Let's start with the new blood first, and the newer blood. Etoni, Macaroni.
Go, go.
What do you like most about PRG, and who is your Nino if you have one?
Yung may ninong naman is Master Bell.
Uy,
Elmar,
reveal.
let's go.
Kasi, like, di ba, back in 2018, I found him streaming, Super Mario. From I think it was, Super Mario Maker. He's doing some challenge. That's why I found him na why not play some retro games. Then ayun, nag-start ako nun. After
Yeah.
nun,
Yeah. Yo, thank you so much, Son. All right. Saiga! Tell us, man, what do you like about PRG? Who is your Nino? Tell us everything you feel about PRG.
I think I stumbled upon kay Retrofit Gaming. Siya sisihin ko dyan. Kasi
Ako
I
ninong yan,
believe
huwag kayong magulo.
Yan ang
Akin
sinasabi
yan.
ko eh. No, papi. No. Hindi, kasi I think that was the time na he was playing Legend of Legaia ang itawag mo sa akin.
Yun.
Oh, yun.
Mm.
Yan na. Tapos ano lang, sabi ko, magkano kaya ako? Mag-chat-chat lang ako. Kasi total, ang dami man mga makukulit, ang dami man mga rated 18 na conversation doon. Although hindi naman rated 18. And then, ayun nga, na ano ko yung PRG is, kinulit ako ni Papi dyan na sabi niya, "Hoy, Sir, Mr. Saiga, maglaro ka ng magsali ka ng tournament." Sabi ko, "I'm already like oldies." Kaya, kaya yan, ganyan. And lo and behold, naging second place. I don't know how. Ako yung naging taguro sa tournament eh. Kasi alam na natin sino yung nag-champion. Yung ngiti lang yung isa eh. Yun nga. And then after that, doon ako nag-start manood ng mga yung ipinagbabawal na technique na stream ni Papi Retro Gaming.
Na.
Siyang sisihin nyo. Yan lang naman. That's it. That's how I know the PRG and stuff. Pero ano pa naman, hindi pa naman ako yung completely aware pa of the rest of it. Siguro may experience ko na yan right after.
So
I know this.
So you said Kuyumon is basically your Ninong? He's the one that found you? You found him?
Ay, teka. Ano din pala. Ninong ko yan si Arias Playground. Hindi, joke.
Arias, Todd is your Ninong.
Nagulat eh.
May anak na ako.
Nagulat eh.
Wala antok ko.
Hindi, para syempre kung ninong man, may ninong man sa ninong ko na rin. Joke lang. parang shocking revelation.
Tandaan nyo, eto kasi guys, bakit may mga ninong at ninangs? Kami yung ibig sabihin nun, kami yung
Guide.
nakakita sa inyo while streaming retro games. So that's it. Kaya may ninong at ninang for the guys down there sa comment section, why there's always a ninong at ninang na binabanggit is yun yung dahilan. Kami yung naka-discover, kami yung nakapag-check, nakapagbigay kay Bell ng link ng streams nila. Ayan. So, pag may nangyaring kalukuhan, sa amin ang sisi. Alright.
Kuya Monda.
At kung may kalokohan ako, alam nyo na I talk random, especially on my own stream. Masanay na kayo. Yan lang naman. That is all.
Thank you. No, thank you, Mr. Saiga. All right, I want to put the spotlight back on the Thugs real quick since I'm mistaken to ask other questions. But yeah, so Saga is your you're the Ninong of Saga, right? Diba?
Ako? Hindi ako.
Joke lang yun.
Okay, my bad.
Pampasigla lang.
No, well, yeah, So you said JDM Juan De Marcos is your Ninong, diba? Right?
Yes, pa.
The one that discovered you. Yeah.
Yes, shoutout nga pala kay Ninong dyan. Uy, yung tinag ni Ninong kanina sa Visayan Electrical, dapat sana magkakuryente na sila. Hello kay Ninong Juan dyan sa Cebu, ingat kayo dyan. May tanong Kuya Jay.
I want to put the spotlight. Yeah. Go ahead, sorry.
Hindi, si Ninong Juan, nakita siya dati sa nakita ko lang, naglaro ng siphon filter. Nakalaro ng siphon filter to, yun, sinamahan ko hanggang kahit basta si Ninong, yun na. Hanggang sa, yun na, nag-scout na rin siya. Hanggang sa, naging ninong ko siya. Ninong, ingat kayo dyan. Dito na pala ako sa Wawawe. Char lang.
No, I just want to put the spotlight on you.
5,000.
Yeah,
Bigyan ng jacket yan.
I just wanted to put the spotlight on you, though, because one, you're Pogi. Two,
Sana true.
No, fun fact for everyone, watching. Me and Tog, we get along so well. We also made a crazy discovery. Our significant other, right? They're both named. We both found out they both have the same name, Karil. Diba?
Ay, shoutout sa bebe ko. Karel, dito na ako sa Wawa.
Except
Bigyan ng jacket yan.
yeah.
Alam na.
Except Mrs. Prime has an E at the end of her
Mrs.
name. There
Prime.
she is. There she is.
Carol without the
Just
E. Sana siya nag ano na. Uy, hello. Eh, shoutout sa aking...
Ayan na nga.
Uy, Karel without the E.
Ay,
Mrs. Prime spells it.
Utang may try, ano mo, Gcash mo lang.
All right, thank you, dogs. All right,
Yes.
Boss Johnson.
Ay,
Tell us,
ay.
man, tell us what do you like most about PRG, and who got you into PRG? Who's your Ninong or Ninang?
Okay, about the Ninong thing. Actually, di ko na matandaan kung sino talaga sa inyo. Kung si Kuya Juan ba, kung si Kuya Mon ba, or
Nako.
dami kong nakita mga PRG members na nagpunta dati sa stream ko, kaya di ko alam kung sino. Pwede ba lahat na lang kayo?
Si Papi talagang sakalam.
Papi
Pero
lang sa kalam. Ninong Juan lang malakas.
si Boss Juan. Si Boss Juan. Madalas din nagpunta dati sa sa stream ko. Then,
Pakiayos ang mga sagot niyo, ha? Pakiayos.
La.
Pinapawisan si Papi. Alam na. Alam na yan. Kasi siyang nababanggit lagi. Alam na.
Oo, kasi nung last time tinanong rin ako ni Kuya Monde. Pero yan. Ang gusto ko naman sa PRG, yung community in general. Kulit ng community nila. Lalo na pag mga off streams na, yun, masaya doon.
Yan na.
Yeah, yun lang. Okay yung mga streams nila, okay yung community nila. Yeah. In general, they're the best.
Sounds good. Thank you. Thank you for that, Jensen. Oi, the geek that likes the games, tell us. What do you like most about PRG? Who got you into PRG? What's inside your cup? Is it masarap? Let's go.
It's coffee. It's vitamin C, guys.
Let's
You
go,
need to have your vitamin C. Okay, about the Ninong, Sir Jay. Well, when it comes siguro kung who recruited me, well, just like what I've mentioned a while ago, could be Sir Tres. Yung si Sir Tres, naka-discover sa akin. Kasi he was streaming Final Fantasy 8, patapos na siya. Tapos, doon na rin ako nag-start ng streaming journey ko. I've also started my streaming journey with Final Fantasy 8, yung remake, yan, yung PC version. And then, what I like about the community, of course, yung support system, and then, of course, as well, the people. Although, ako kasi, I have this personality na talagang kinikilala ko ng mabuti yung tao. So, so far, all of the people in the PRG are great. They're good, amazing. They're great, guys. So, you're all great, actually. Yeah, and it's good to meet all of you guys, and of course, other co-streamers na relevant with the PRG.
Ganda jacket, no? Yeah.
All my ganda jacket.
Avengers.
Dun.
Thank you for that, Kim. Appreciate it. All right. Hey, let's go. Dun. Sir Pao.
Ayun.
Yun na.
Yes, sir.
Intro.
Ganda ng
ayun do.
Wow.
Ayusin mo ang sagot mo, Pao, ha? Ayusin mo.
Ayan na nga, tinakot na ako. Meaning,
Ayun na.
So, Pao.
ayan na nga, tinakot na ako dahil
Laki na smile.
because that reveals that Retro Freak Gaming or Ninong Raymond Orendes is my Ninong in PRG.
Sabi na siya talaga.
And it's a very long story to start with. Nung time na naghahanap ako, meron pa bang ibang mga naglalaro ng retro games dito? Puro na lang ba si Tito Game Streamer ang nakikita ko dito? Until I found somebody na naglalaro ng Adventure Island, then dun ko na-discover na may community pala ng retro gaming. And dun ko unang na-discover that there is such thing called Pinoy Retro Gaming or PRG, as we all know. Then a few weeks later, doon ko unti-unting nakita yung iba't ibang mga streamers under the community, and sinuportahan ko rin sila by giving stars to each and every one of them.
Yun.
I just cannot remember kung how many stars, pero I contributed to every streamer that I found, especially to Juan De Marcos of 123 Go, who has been
Parang hindi mo ako binigyan ng
ano,
stars pa, naturingan ninong mo ako,
Yan ang
di ba?
sinasabi ko.
Binigyan
Alam na
kita.
this.
Binigyan kita, di mo lang maalala.
Ayan na.
Ayan na, nilalaglag ako. Anyway, so yun nga.
Expulsion agad. Ay lang, joke.
Then parang naging memorable din for Juan De Marcos yung pagka-discover ko, since I am his 100th follower that opened his eligibility for stars. And then
Nice.
ako rin yung naging first star sender niya ever. Then it goes on to until the Puzzle Bubble tournament na sinalihan ko kahit hindi pa ako PRG. Doon ko nakita yung camaraderie na meron yung PRG. Doon ko nakita yung band. After ng tournament, I stayed with them on Discord, and then up to the point na I asked Kuya Bel if how can I join. Then sabi niya, stream ka lang. Make sure na legit ang content mo. Pagtiyaga ka lang, and soon enough, magiging member ka rin. Which led me to a motivation from Ninong Raymond na kaya mo yan, magpakita ka, mag-mic on ka, and then you will do fine. And then ayun na. Isang araw pinatawag nila ako sa Discord. Pasok na natin to. Ako na magnininong dito, as Ninong Raymond mentioned. Ayun na. That's the time that September something, I became an official member of PRG. And what I like about it, I didn't meet a good community. I didn't meet friends. I didn't meet tropa kung tawagin. But rather, I met a family. As in a family na talagang hanggang sa nasa tama ka, susuportahan ka. And it led me to use the hashtag that I've been using lately, called "This is PRG and this is family."
This is family.
So, Fast and the Furious stream na yan. Yes.
You want
Nice.
family? I'll give you PRG.
Yeah.
Sir.
Yeah.
Sabi na talaga
Yeah.
si Papi talagang may dito pakana Ang dami nang siyang nabanggit
Nice.
Yun lang.
I saw the comment, nag-reply lang ako. By the way, sorry. Sorry, I forgot.
Good.
Na munti ko na tuloy makalimutan. Nagpapa-shoutout nga pala yung elder brother ko, John Fernandez, and they're watching right now, as well as my nephews, especially my 5-year-old nephew who finished Super Mario Odyssey on Nintendo Switch by himself.
Wow.
Nice.
Uy, speedrunner.
Nice.
Gusto mo. Speedrunner,
Dang.
Bata
Hello
agad,
sa
speedrunner
inyo,
agad.
and thank you for watching.
Bata pa lang. Controller
Yes.
na agad.
Yes.
All right, guys. Thank you guys for answering all those questions. We're gonna switch it up a bit. So earlier, there was a question I cannot find to highlight, but I will repeat it because Kuyaman with the assist. Thank you. So I will ask this question for everyone to answer. So ready? Excuse my Tagalog. It's still still. So kung may isang game ka na retro sa phone mo, emulator maybe, at lalaruin mo for the rest of your life, what would that be? Who wants to answer? I'll give it to let's see. No, not you. Mr. Saiga. Ikaw, what is your answer for that?
Sa phone yan, right? Valkyrie Profile 1. Kasi yun lang yung binili ko sa phone. And I think doon ko lang yata na na accomplish or natapos yung Seraphic Gate. That's it. The rest is in the PC Master Race. May console din naman ako. Pero
Brett.
yeah, kung on the phone, Valkyrie Profile ang pinakaano ko. Retro dun.
Nice, nice, nice. Thank you, thank you. Kim. What's your answer?
For me, Sir J, ano ba? Probably Legend of Ligaya sa PS1. That's the game na talagang hindi ako magsasawang laruin when it comes to the storyline, the game action, and the whole story plot. Actually, it was a perfect game for me. Although some other co-streamers have the same feedback with the game, but for me, yun ang talagang hindi ko talaga magsasawang laruin. Legend of Ligaya. Para
Yun.
lahat maligaya.
Yun.
Ligaya ang itawag nyo sa game.
Yun.
Gotcha.
Starring Rosana Roses.
Oh no, that's a different one.
Ibang ligaya yan.
Oy, the better one. The better one. The third installment daw yun.
What's your answer? Thank you.
Okay. I've been thinking about it and sabi ko, ayoko naman ng super simplistic game because once you finished it, yun na yun, right? So ayoko naman ng mga 8-bit games, but ayoko naman din ng mga RPG masyado because I'm the kind of guy who needs something. I need a guide, just to finish a game. And so what would be the best compromise, you can play, it's gonna be the one thing that you're gonna play, but you're not gonna get bored. I'd say, top of my head, Final Fantasy Tactics.
Ay.
Tactics, why? Because it can be very linear. It can be you can go somewhere else. You can go side questing, and there's a good ample enough of time for you to max out all of classes. I mean, if you're gonna play it for the rest of your life, then why not? No, there are more than 10 classes. Go grinding all the more you want. Max out the level cap.
The masterpiece.
Go questing or finish the main storyline. Play around with Cloud and all. So I'd say Final Fantasy Tactics for me.
The masterpiece, yeah.
The masterpiece. The best Final Fantasy game in my opinion, and this is coming from a guy who hasn't played any of the Final Fantasy games.
pero kung ako
Take it from me.
Pero kung ako yung personally talaga, supposed to be one of my personal was Xenogears. Pero since Xenogears isn't really well written, especially
not a complete game, that's for sure.
Yeah, it's because of the infamous
these two.
Hindi ko siya mako-considered pa muna as
would have been the best PS1 top 1 JRPG for the PlayStation 1 if it wasn't for these two.
Kaya to me talaga Xenogears talaga yun. Pero like I said, since it's not complete because of the issues sa Spurs of that time. So
guys, if you don't want to read like a lot, don't do Xenogears. Just play this one. That's it, and then skip this two if you don't want to read.
Yeah, the entire Xenogears these two, you just have to do your thinking of how to beat that certain boss doon sa ano na yun. That was two boss at the same time.
Is that Babel Tower?
No, Ramses and
Ramses. Yeah.
If nobody knows how to do it, talagang mararage quit. Pero buti na lang, survive.
If there's one thing about those two, they had sex.
Whoa.
Yes. I know this.
A lot.
parang I just realized pala no kung sino yung mga napangasawa natin or which is single pa naman ako. Kung sino mga may wives na diyan, be careful baka si Miyang 'yan.
Hello.
Oh yeah.
No, yun. You know the story. O
Yun na.
kung sino or who wants to play Xenogears. You will know why. I said all the women are Miyang. You know why.
Oh, wow.
Dun 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 dun.
Great. Thank you, Saga. Thank you, Joe. All right, NBA Jam, Space Jam. What is
Hello.
your answer for the question?
If there is any emulator,
Or game?
Famicom games. Uh, for me, it's the Famicom games.
Any game, like you would play any game for the
Uh,
rest of your life?
Just one.
as an
Just one.
Just one.
Isang na. Isang na.
regardless if it exists or not, ganun, parang well, if there will be an emulator for Guitar Picks on phone, why not? I don't
Yun.
know. If there
Speedrun.
is. DDR, if there is in my phone, why not? But for those that I know that it's existing, maybe Famicom games. Super Mario, ano ba, Mappy, why not?
Mappy, ayan, Mappy.
Tetris.
Maganda yung Mappy.
Yes.
Paborito.
Nice. Very nice.
Mm.
Thank you, Jamie. All
Thank
right.
you.
Etoni.
Helicopter.
Helicopter and macaroni. All right. What is your answer to the question? You remember the question?
For me, kung
Yes.
kung meron lang ano, isang game na retro sa phone mo, siguro Guitar Hero pa rin. Kasi Guitar Hero was one of my favorite games back then.
Nice,
Our
nice.
hero.
Ang ganda yun. Guitar
Be
Hero
a
2. Tsaka 3.
hero, baby.
Yung
Uy,
yung
Kasi
ano ba yung tawag doon?
laking
Mm.
laking redeem player.
Yeah.
Guitar hero, baby. All right.
Ayun lang.
Thank you. Yeah.
Uy, master question lang. Yung sa mga rhythm games like Guitar Hero game, di ba nakaka-copyright sa sa mga kanta doon? Like yung, di ba may mga sikat na kanta doon?
Same
Actually,
question.
yung ibang songs doon, copyrighted siya eh.
F na
Oh.
copyright.
So, kakat yun. Kakat ng Facebook.
Nice.
Kaya hindi din ako
Cut
makastream.
or mute.
I-mute lang.
Nakatakot kayo mag-stream ng mga musical games kasi isang isang line of tugtog pa lang ano ka na
Oo nga, wala na.
copyrighted
Stop na
ka na
kagad. Oo, copyright na.
Yeah,
Like with Miss Jam.
actually I remember pa nga yun pinatugtog yung Thousand Arms na opening song. The next thing after the stream, I just found out pala na na-copyright na ako. It's like, what the hell, man? It's like,
Pero muted
it's in-game.
lang siya, sir. Muted lang siya o muted lang pag ganun.
F na
Na-experience
copyright.
ko yun with my Crisis Core game. Yung opening niya, is naka-copyright din. Crisis Core.
Opening lang.
O opening ng Crisis Core na-copyright ako. Muted.
Pero
Sa akin,
thank God hindi ako na copyright sa sa intro ng stream ko. Kasi that intro stream came from one of the classic anime called Steam Detectives. Kaya sabi ko, minagro hindi ako nakaka-copyrighted. Pero yung in-game na intro is like, oh no, you'll be muted on that part. That's sad.
All right. Thank you, Emerson. Thank you. So let's move on to Boss Johnson. What is your answer to that question?
The only retro game sa phone ko na lalaro ko for the rest of my life. I don't know if you're familiar. Do you know Dragon Force?
Oh.
Dragon Force yung ano?
That is a Sega Saturn game. Which
I've heard
is
of it before.
Yeah, it's kind of like Brigandine. But then mas
Oh.
ewan ko, medyo ibang niya, iba ang gameplay niya. Pwede kang mag-formation ng atake, pwede then may one-on-one generals din na battle. Yeah, yan. May iba-ibang rin. So, like Brigandine, meron rin siyang iba-ibang nations. Pwede ka mamili kung sa walo na yon. Yan. So, yan. I would say Dragon Force.
Very nice. I would like to give a quick shout out to Mrs. Blast of Blast Processing Video Games. Thank you, Jensen, by the way. With
Yeah.
the star love for PRG, very much appreciated. Without, I just want to do like a quick little detour, because aside from the Philippines, mga our kababayan supporting PRG, PRG is also like worldwide, and I just want to give a special shout out to Mr. and Mrs. Blast of Blast Processing Video Games. They're here on stateside, and they've said nothing but
Hey,
wonderful
Miss
things about
Blas.
PRG. And it's quite wonderful to have like a worldwide audience, looking up to us, and we're very I just want to say on behalf of PRG, we appreciate everyone that supports all the streamers and PRG as a whole. So thank you for that. Thank you so much. um, Now back to the question. Let's go to my cousin, Leo Roxy Triple Y. Why not?
Genshin.
Kasi hindi siya retro eh.
Agad.
Kung retro lang si Genshin, why not? Hindi, pero if ever meron akong retro game na ikikeep sa phone ko,
The Breath of the
siguro
Wild.
Bust a Groove.
Oh.
Oh, yun. Yun.
Never
Yun.
run
Yeah.
away.
Yun. Shorty and the Easy Mouse.
Ah.
I know this.
Yan, favorite ko yan. Sila Kitty N, sila
KTN.
Kelly. Yan, sila
Ah,
Shorty.
Kitty Nakamura.
Ako si Shorty lang, kaya minsan napagkakamalan akong daw pedo. Sabi ko, dude.
Bata kasi. Her
I
jumpers.
I told them, mas matanda pa nga si Shorty kaysa sa akin.
Wala. KTN.
Yun.
KTN. To all of the teenage boys back in the late 90s, KTN.
Kitty Nakamura.
Alam na this.
Nakakiti suit.
Yes.
So,
Iraraos kayo ni KTN.
ibig sabihin ako lang pala kay Shorty.
Grabe. Woohoo. Ayan, si Bust a Groove talaga. Pero ano naman siya yun lang. Too bad, hindi ko siya ma-stream. Kasi yun nga, medyo natakot tayo sa copyright.
Why?
Ikaw na lang kumanta, Day.
I think si Papi yata ang na-survive doon.
Oh,
Kasi the last time nag-stream siya ng Basta Group, parang na-survive man siya sa copyright or something.
Kasi medyo
wala na copyright.
tinitignan ako ni Facebook lately. Hindi ko alam kung bakit lagi ako may copyright. Kahit di talaga siya ka-copyright.
Ganyan lang yan. Pag titignan ka ni Facebook, tignan mo rin.
Exactly.
Diyan kayo
Tignan ko din.
Sa all.
Ang abusado si FB.
Sunod yun, pati pag-iha, copyright na rin.
Kahit nga si if I'm not mistaken, kahit nga si yung isa sa classmate ko, si Poister, kasi may channel din siya sa Facebook. Nag-iingat din siya sa mga musics despite the fact na she's the one singing, siya pa ika-copyright.
Oo, ganun din yung nangyari.
Parang sabi ko, it doesn't make sense kasi voice mo yun tapos ka.
Exactly.
Weird, no?
Yun nga, may nangyari din sa akin na kinopyright ako kasi I was doing karaoke intro. Di ba, Kuya Jay, I told you about it. Kinanta ko yung If I Ain't Got You. And then, yung copyright claim tagged another singer na hindi naman yun yung pinlay ko. Syempre yung -1 lang.
Compliment
So,
yan, Tele. Kasi
By the way nga pala, yung si Poister pala, siya yung aside sa classmate ko, siya din yun yung naging part sa yung parang singing contest nga sa ABS-CBN a way back. Siya yung parang medyo mataba, yung si Poy. Si Kate Poy Palma. Siya yung siya yung naging ano ni Ryan Cayabyab dati.
Oh.
Pero ngayon nasa ano na siya, sa Saudi na siya, working as a nurse. Yun lang naman. Pero nagsi-stream din siya from time to time. Actually,
Streamer na din.
yun din yung doon din ako nag-join din sa group niya kasi nga classmate ko siya since high school. So, yun na yun.
Hindi ko alam ano mararamdaman ko kung ano kasi nagkaraoke ako dati, hindi ako na-copyright. Kasi sa atelier nag-video, nagkaraoke tapos na-copyright.
Ako nga, piano cover na lang, nakaka-copyright pa eh.
Wah, as in.
Yeah.
Ako nga,
Pero
walang sound, naka-copyright.
Thank God na lang talaga yung yung intro ko dun sa it's instrumental from the anime. Buti ligtas ako dun.
Intro na nga lang, naka-copyright pa. Crisis core pa.
Ayun.
Pero it's buti na nga lang whenever we stream buti hindi sensitive si Facebook na kinaka-copyright tayo kapag nag-humming lang tayo doon sa during our gameplay. Kasi di ba minsan kinakanta lang natin yung short lines tapos yun na yun. Buti nga hindi ganun ka-sensitive si Facebook. No?
Kasi pag copyright, ibig sabihin kuwang-kuha mo yung kuwang-kuha mo yung
kuwang-kuha.
So,
lalo ngayon January kasi lahat ng tao may virus sa boses.
So kung karaoke, edi kung kuwang-kuha, kung hindi ka nakapera, ibig sabihin siya lang, joke lang, okay.
Yeah.
Got it. Thank you, Lay. So, thank you, everyone. I think Sir Pao, you have to answer this too as well.
If there's one retro game na lalaroin ko for the rest of my life, I would say Symphony of the Night.
Oh, yun lang. Immortality yan.
Not just for the gameplay, pero just for the enjoyment of music.
Correct.
Parang ironic, no? Kasi when it comes to the rest of your life, immortal kaya yun si Alucard.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yun
very
lang.
immortal.
Time monster.
Yeah, very immortal.
Fatality.
Oy, copyright.
Oy, copyright.
Try to copyright that. Yeah.
Nice.
Thank you, Sheriff Pao. Thank you for sharing that. All right. I think everyone answered the question, diba? We have a question from the chat. Trying to find it. Oh, yeah, found it. All right. Thank you, Pascal, for this question. We'll do a lightning round. So we'll go one by one. So the question from Pascal is, what is your all-time favorite kind of game? Like, for example, RPGs, platformers, beat 'em ups, etc. So that would be like, what's your all-time favorite game genre? If you had to choose one and only one. And so thank you, Pascal. We will start with Boss Johnson. Let's hear it.
Shoot 'em ups.
Shoot 'em ups. Shmups. You love shmups.
First person.
Shmups. Okay, next. Saiga. Saiga. There you go.
What is your all-time favorite kind of game? Holy kamote. What am I supposed to choose? Of course, RPG.
RPG? Okay. Thank you. Sir Kim, the Geeks Gaming. What's your answer?
Well, RPG.
RPG? We got a lot of RPGs up in here. Mr. Joe RPG. What is your favorite?
I don't
GPR.
I mean, what else? What else is there?
It's already a given. Thank you.
JRPGs, of course.
Kala ko dating simulator.
Yun, maganda rin yun.
Oh, yun.
Actually, not bad. Pero if I'm going to go for the dating simulations, gusto ko yung I would rather play the dating simulations na talaga may patutunguhan, okay? I'm not going to settle for first base. I'm not gonna settle for second base, all right? I'm in it to win it, okay? I want
My kind of taste.
I want
Kind of taste.
Wasakan yan, Sergio.
I want wasakan. I want helicopter.
I know this.
I want me some helicopter done.
I really know this.
Mm.
Thank you, Sergio.
Dumaan din ako
Jamie!
dyan. Dumaan na ako
Jamie,
dyan.
let's hear it from
Hello.
Jamie. I think I know your answer. Go ahead, Jamie.
Oh, it's an obvious, an obvious one. Rhythm games.
Rhythm games, let's go.
Yes.
In the rhythm of the night. All right. Doggy, thank you, Jamie. Doggy, dogs. Let's hear it.
For FPS, first person shooting talaga.
First
6
person.
Half-Life.
FPS.
Tsaka Medal of Honor rin pinakauna.
Yes, got it. Thank you. Eh, Tony, macaroni, helicopter.
Rhythm games.
Oh wow, rhythm
Siyempre.
games. Let's go. Let's go. And let's see, who else did I miss? Kuyamon, I want to hear from you. Wait, hold on. Kuyamon, I want to hear from you naman.
Ito na ang punot dulo eh.
Me?
Yeah, what's your favorite genre?
IT.
Favorite kind of game?
Beat 'em up ako, saka fighting eh.
Ako,
Nice.
Mahilig mong bugbog to. Sabi ko na eh.
Send.
Basta ang sinasabi ko, crash dance
Actually,
ang
depende
sagot
sa
na
mood.
lahat.
Pwedeng beat 'em up, pwedeng fighting game. It's either one of the two.
Got it.
Yeah. Pero ngayon, nag-export tayo ng mga platforming eh. Like, yan. I'm currently hooked sa Castlevania. At the same time, mga JRPG sa RPG. So, yan. Ano lang, nag-explore lang tayo. Pero, all-time favorite talaga is fighting game and beat 'em up.
Nice. Thank you, Kuyamon.
Basta daw may crash dance, okay na yun. No, crash dance or
Tigilan mo ko,
volcano.
Paul. Hayop ka.
I know this.
Tinapos ko yung Legend of Targroon. Na wala man lang mga na malulupit na addition. Crash dance lang. Malakas na ako.
Oh, tsaka volcano, no?
Saka volcano.
Yan, sasabi ko.
Panis.
True gamer yan, crash dance at volcano.
Ganda yung
Pwede nga, either lang daw sa kalam eh.
Retro game sa phones emulator, Dance Revo, maganda yun. Pakan
Ayun
yun.
lang.
Pakan
Sa kamay.
Joke lang.
Mafia ako na pa.
Dance pad sa kamay.
Imagine mo yung fingers mo, paa mo na.
Paan mo yung wala na, sira na yung cellphone. Hindi, joke lang. Sorry,
Thank you, Kuyamon. Thank you. All right. Let's see. Oh, Lay. Ikaw.
RPGs po.
RPGs. Why we got a lot of RPGs?
You're one of us.
Ay.
Role-playing gamers here.
Oh, nga pala, we're gonna do the PlayStation 2 JRPG soon, huh? I'm expecting some of you guys to be back.
Uy, yun.
JRPGs.
For the PlayStation 2.
Japanese RPGs. I'll answer the question real quickly. My first guilty pleasure, my favorite all time is the dating simulators. Just kidding. I don't know if I play those. I never played those. You guys know me. I'm gonna quote one of our fellow, PRG members, Kuya Derek, Retro Gaming Times.
Uy,
Sir Derek. Every time I come in the stream, he's like, oh, Boss J, of Primetime Retro. He plays retro games and Sonic. So yeah.
The Sonic go. The Sonic
Hello. Ice pa tayo dyan. Ice pa tayo dyan.
Gotta go fast.
I'm a resident Sonic player of PRG,
Ice pa tayo dyan.
so I'm more into the platformers, but I do love my fighting games and I love all the games, but if I had to choose one genre only, it would definitely be platformers. Transformers.
Alright.
Platformers. More
Roll 'em
than
up.
guy.
Transformers.
Parang katulad ba dyan, no? Transformers. Platformers more than meets the eye.
Let's go.
All right, guys. Thank you. All right, so I just come up. Well, I think we asked this question last time around when we did the PRG interviews. So I'm gonna go around everyone one-on-one again. My question for everyone is, what is your favorite memory with PRG? Even if you're new, what is your favorite memory with PRG? Let's start with Jamie. I would like to hear your favorite memory or memories. You can do more than one if you prefer.
That's during the time na hindi pa ako PRG. Yung puzzle bubble tourney.
Mm,
The first tourney with you guys.
that was your
Yan.
first favorite memory?
Yeah. So, na yun. Parang na sa akin yun parang tinignan ko rin or parang testing waters na rin for me kung makaka-drive ko ba 'tong mga 'to, parang gano'n din. So, yun nga. Yun yung pinaka-memorable for me.
Okay. Thank you. Sir Kim, thank you, Jenny. Sir Kim, favorite memory or memories, Coral, with PRG?
Favorite memories with the PRG people. Actually, I'm a busy person way back since I grind most of my time with work. But then this December, I've been free. Ayun. So far, siguro yung best time ko with the PRG fam is, I guess that was before Christmas, and then I used to hang out with everyone watching the Resident Evil. Yun, probably that's the best time that I hang out with the PRG people.
Got it. Thank you, Kim. Dog, Arya Stog. What's your favorite
Yung
memory
mga
of PRG?
favorite memory ko yung mga dati hindi pa busy, yung mga film viewing doon sa Discord. Ganda doon. Mga film viewing, mga stream ganon. Tsaka yung sa ano pa ba? Yung Counter-Strike na laro. Counter-Strike na warakan ganon.
Okay.
Mga bago.
Thank you, folks. All right. ito ni macaroni. Helicopter. Favorite memory of PRG? Go.
For me, yung best memory ko is hanging out with the BRG members on the Discord. And syempre, playing with them sa Bomberman and tsaka Counter-Strike. Ayan. Ayan yung mga best memories ko sa kanila.
Very nice. Thank you, Stone. Sure, pal. Share us your favorite memory. PRG.
Favorite memory.
Yung maraming chick na naghahabol sa'yo.
Hoy!
Hoy! Ano yan?
Ano yan?
Nagpabawal
Bakit may ganon? Anyway, favorite moment ko would be Ninong, kung nandyan ka man, you're responsible for one of my favorite moments. The budol, or lason kung tawagin natin.
Ayun.
Dito pa ako, wag kang magulo.
Yeah, yung lason na for good reason. Nilalason ka to buy things like this for the improvement of your stream. For the improvement of your stream. Hi. And and it did work for me well naman, especially nung nag-improve na yung ilan sa mga gamit ko. And I am about to stream better now. I will have my streaming experience better this time thanks to those budol and lason moments.
China oil. Thank you, sir, pal. Thank you. All right, let's bring in more of the new blood. Taiga, what is your favorite memory of PRG? Or if you have more than one, you can share, please.
Not much, except that dark tournament that I won second place. Ako yung naging paburo ng dark tournament. That's it.
Thank you.
I was surprised na how did I end up in second place.
Hey, man, you played your heart out, so it's all good.
Yes.
You know what they say. First is the worst. First is the worst, second is the best. Oh, sorry. The champ is here.
Oh, yun lang. Si Eugene talagang nanalo eh.
Tetris Master.
Okay. Best memory, December 12, 2021.
December 12, 2021. What happened? Ano happened?
The Christmas party.
Yung
Demon's
Christmas
house.
Nandun yung si Jansen. Yung second gathering ng PRG. Nung in-invite ko siya, guys, walang nagtanong agad siya ng ano, ng directions. Tapos ito that was overnight. Naki-overnight siya sa amin just to have fun. Yun yung pinaka ano. Kaya I think Jansen's memorable is that.
So far.
So far pa lang.
So far. Let's dig for the
John
unknown.
Cena!
No.
You
Let's
can't
dig
see
for the
me.
unknown. But I see you.
Thank
We
you,
can't
Jensen.
see
Thank
you.
Thank you. Okay, who did I miss? Oi! Lay Roxy with the triple Y, my cousin. Favorite memory with PRG.
Favorite memory sa PRG siguro yung first Discord call. Yung interview. Kasi ang dami eh. Parang I thought na isa lang yung makikita namin, Kuya Jay. Yun pala biglang parang buong PRG yata nandoon. Oh my God, like what? So, doon ko sila unang nakilala. Doon ko nakita yung unang kulit nila as in yung behind the scenes, ay yung mga after streaming moments nila. Nandoon yung nandun yung
mga
pagiging actually.
Saka,
Basta nandun yung kakulitan ng mga ate at kuya. At kung paano nyo asarin sa Ate Suzu.
Capital D.
Dun din
Capital D.
lumalabas din. Ayun. Ayun. Pinaka-memorable siya para sa akin.
Okay, Ray. Nice.
B is
Very
G.
nice. Thank you. Sergio, what is your favorite memory or memories of Pinoy Retro Gaming?
Pinoy Retro Gaming memories. Well, aside from the podcast we usually do on a regular basis, a couple would come to mind would be the tournaments that we have done last year, the Street Fighter tournament that we did, and our trifecta high score, sina Sir Jansen and sina Sir Saiga, among others, who participated in those. It was quite fun, despite the logistic difficulties, but we were able to pull through. No, all fun and games naman especially. And in regards with the Discord, the only times I can only attend Discord meetings, because we're 3 hours ahead of the Philippines. So by the time everybody else are in Discord, right, 12 o'clock, midnight Philippines time, it's already 3 o'clock here in Sydney, and unless my schedule permits, or it's my day off, I can probably swing around to Discord, but mostly about business, if we have some issues to talk about, if we have some agendas to talk about, I'm there. But lots of times, ay balita lang ako kung anong meron. So yeah, that's it really for now.
For now, yes. Many more memories to come. Kuya Mon, I'm curious. I know we've answered this question before, but I want to hear from you. Favorite memories with PRG?
Yung iniiwan ako sa lumang chatbook. De joke lang.
Bakit?
Best memories? So, being a part of PRG is my best memory.
Being a part.
Hindi dahil kay Bell, siguro pariwara ako sa community ng retro streaming. Just like I said on my mahabang post on my page, without Bell, wala akong community.
Nice. Thank you, Kuya Mon.
So masaya ako nung time na nag-decide ako na magkaroon ng get together dito twice sa bahay. And some of them came, and it was a great pleasure to entertain those sutil exclamation point sutil. Yan, natawag ngayon ni Tres sa mga taga PRG sutil gang, kumbaga. Not bano, it's sutil. Yan, okay, so yan, the best moment is being a PRG.
Yes, agree. I agree. Thank you, Kuya Mon. I'll chime in a little bit. I won't get too sappy. I won't like say much, but being part of PRG, also I agree with Kuyaman. Um, is the best memory I have. There's like way too many like things I can list, but you know, through all the ups, through all the downs, PRG I always say is like the best blessing to happen to me in the year 2021. You know, we have our we have our loves, we have our differences, but as a whole, PRG kind of like changed not only like my outlook on streaming and just friendships and everything, but it's a game changer, it's a life changer for me to be a part of this community. So really trying to bring this family vibe, and yeah, I'm always going to be proud to say, you know, a proud member of PRG. So, mahal ko tayo.
Yun, no?
So, anyways, yes. So I saw. Thank you everyone for all your answers. We see you have a question in the chat from Jay Bertol. Yo, Jay Gang, what's up, man? All right, so we'll do another lightning round. Question 4. What is one modern game that you would have wished that was a retro game back in the
Back in the
day?
day. Oy.
Back in
What?
the day.
What?
What?
Mahirap yun.
Yeah. A current game that you think should have been like a retro game, like it should have started like way back when. So let's start with Mr. Saiga.
What? Gulat ako
What
dun.
words? Uh-huh.
Ah, FF14.
The online game?
Yeah,
Enough said.
it has a good story though.
So you
Yeah.
you want to see that in like retro, like graphics is what you're saying.
Pero, pero
Oh,
kung sa
Pretty much.
bagay, that game was almost like a retro na kasi it's almost, or it's going to be 10
legacy.
years soon.
Legacy game.
No, I mean, what kind of retro are we talking about here? Like 16-bit kind of graphics retro?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Jay Bertel asked it. I think he meant like a current generation game that you wish came out back in the day. I guess.
Ah, right. When we okay, okay.
Yeah. So
So
kind
mod
of
so so it's a modern game franchise that should have been released back in the 90s. Oh, how about that? Let's set the
90s, 80s.
let's set the scene. Back in the 80s, back in the 90s.
So let's go back to you. I think I have a I think I another answer for you, Kase. Mobile Legends is your guilty pleasure, Diba?
The which one? The
Mobile Legends.
oh no, not that one.
League of Legends kaya League of Legends.
No, it's League of Legends, not Mobile Legends.
Oh, I thought it was Mobile Legends. Sorry.
Ibang legend.
But,
Oh wait, what was the question again? Kasi alam ko
Mobile Legends nagligay.
something
So-
about the modern game that
yeah, if
would
it's
be
like a
fun.
modern game, like a modern game franchise, like for example, like Call of Duty or Mobile Legends, like which game would you wish that had come out like way back when in the 70s, 80s, 90s, basta like back in the day.
Yeah, parang wala naman I don't think I think it's still Final Fantasy 14. I think, that's the only game that I still hit on my mind.
Got it.
Yun lang yun.
Salamat.
That's
Thank you.
it.
Thank you. All right, Lay. I know the answer to this. I think. Go ahead. What is your answer?
Okay, what's my answer?
Oh,
Sige, Kuya Jay. My answer.
solidify.
Hindi. I wish, Fall Guys was released
wow.
in the early days.
Got me.
Yeah.
Oh.
Kasi di ba si Fall Guys, siya, parang obstacle relay siya. Na, lang, parang short lang yung time niya for you to be able to be qualified doon sa isang specific level. So, it's just a quick game. It's just a quick game, tapos you level up very easily. Tapos you're going to be playing with other people. Yung mga times na naglalaro tayo sa internet without the DSL pa na, we're using ISP. Yung mga may card pa tayo, and then we scratch the code at the back, and then you dial up dun sa ano, yung
Ragnarok
naka-connect
days.
pa. If somebody calls your telephone, it will be disconnected.
Disconnected.
Ragnarok
Oo.
online.
Wala lang
One of
tatawag
Oo,
the
doon.
mga
example.
gano'n sa mga kasabayan nun if in case si Fall Guys, kasabayan ni Ragnarok baka nag-Fall Guys ako.
Ganda yan. Ganda yung
Kasabay nung
Ragnarok.
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 I thought for sure it was gonna be Genshin. Oh boy.
No,
Oh
because
guys.
masyado na mataas yung ang tawag dun, graphics ni Genshin. Kung gagawin siyang 8-bit, siguro cute din, pwede. Pero si Fall Guys kasi short game lang siya. So pwede siya sa internet back in the day.
Yeah, nice. Thank you, Lai. Thank you.
Yan.
Jenny. What is
Hello.
your answer?
For me, either DJ Max or Muse Dash.
Came back.
For me.
Back in the day.
Kasi possible kay DJ Max kasi meron ng for me retro na yung Bandmaster, so medyo close sa gameplay yung DJ Max and Bandmaster. Sa Muse Dash, I can reimagine it in 8-bit yung interface ni Muse Dash. Maybe it would have older songs, but it's possible yung ganong type of gameplay.
Got it. Thank you, Jeremy. Let's see. Thank you. Boss Johnson, what is your answer to the question?
Medyo mahirap eh. Kasi limited lang rin ang options sa mga modern games. But I would say Factorio. Although Factorio is way back 2015, yeah, magandang management, building niya eh. Saka yung logistics niya, yun ang kinagustuhan ko sa game na yun. So, yeah, I would say Factorio.
Okay. Let's see. Thank you, Jensen. Arya, are you ready for your answer?
Siguro yung Uncharted series. Gusto ko yun sa ma-retro. So, familiar kayo sa Uncharted. Maganda kasi kung story-based lang siya. So, yung Uncharted. Lahat yun. Four parts.
Tom Holland, let's go. Alright. The Geeks Gaming. Thank you, Togs. The Geeks Gaming, let's hear it from you.
For me, Sir Jay, probably, although the question is really hard, sabi ng Sir Johnson kanina. Pero for me, kasi limited lang talaga yung, I've never actually experienced or played any modern games. Pero, what I really admire to play soon probably, or if yun nga, i-remake siya into an older or classic type of game would be Devil May Cry 5, yung bago. I don't know if that's 2019 or 18, pero if that would be reinstalled on older consoles na kakayanan ng unit ko, then why not? Choconut. I'll play that.
Nice. Thank you, Kim. Eton copter. What is your answer?
Helicopter.
Hello?
Oh, he's thinking.
Hello? Next.
I think he's there now. He just so I guess we cannot hear it.
Son, are you okay? You there?
Yet. Next muna daw.
Next. Okay. See. We'll come back if sync stream. Let's go. All right. Sir Joe, did I ask you? I didn't think I asked you. Did I?
Me. Okay. I'm going to set the scene for me. Okay. If they were able to do an 8-bit rendition of Final Fantasy VII Famicom style, I would have preferred if the Persona franchise started out during the Famicom days, no, not the Shin Megami Tensei main storyline, but the Persona spin-off, no. If they started out like in the late 80s, early 90s with the first Persona, would have been nice, no. If if there's if there are some hackers who can do Final Fantasy 7 8-bit, they could do Persona 5 as 8-bit.
I think
I would be curious to play it.
Got it. Thank you,
no.
Sergio. Thank you. I think Emerson had like a my problem. Let's try again. See if it will work.
Alright.
I don't know if well if the mic doesn't work, we'll move on again. But it's okay though. Emerson, are you there? Do a mic test? No,
Still no mic.
still no mic. Okay, no problem, no problem.
Naka-mute.
Actually, Emerson, if you want to like type it out, I could just say it for you, or you could put it in the chat. But anyways, Queen One, I want to hear from you. Let's hear from you. What modern game would you put back in the day?
What's that?
Well, what modern game like nowadays would you wish that was retro? That you would think it would retro be as great as a retro game?
I'm not so good in the modern games kasi. Parang, siguro Resident Evil 8 Village.
Pwede.
With that, yan, with
Pwede,
the,
pwede.
Or how about a Resident Evil franchise started out during the Famicom days?
pwede, no? Pero,
Hmm.
I'm not a fan of FPS game or yung first person games.
No!
If yung RE8 or Village is to be a third person game and katulad siya na parang Resident Evil.
Clock Tower. But
Yeah, yung mga
they were able
ganon.
to do Clock Tower, remember?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe
The first Clock Tower.
Yan, yun yung gusto kong i-retro. Pero aside sa iba, parang yun na lang.
Nice,
Yun lang.
nice.
Right.
Oh wait, Sir Pal, sorry. Thank you, Queen Mon. Sir Pal, did you answer? I forget.
Not yet. Yeah.
Okay, go.
Well, I am not sure if I am accurate in some history in games. So, correct me if I'm wrong with this. Kasi pagkakaalam ko, games from the DC Comics, or should I say DC Comics never had a fighting game until Injustice.
Yes.
Yes,
Yes. Yes.
yes.
Walang fighting game ang DC Comics from the old Famicom, Super
Wala.
Famicom until
Meron
Injustice
sila,
came along.
Justice League sa SNES. Pero fighting game din
Like a tournament fighter.
Yeah,
I
parang
don't-
meron siya.
What?
Meron?
What's there?
Was there? Was there?
Yeah, teka.
Was there?
Is there? Was there? Is there?
If there was, then maybe hindi ako aware. Pero sa pagkakaalam ko lang, Injustice was the first one.
Anyway, baka mali lang ako kasi alam ko may Justice League na yung sa
Ah.
SNES na fighting game eh.
And I see.
Oh yeah, I
Pero-
remember that one. Meron din
But
yata sa Sega yun.
But imagine if that Injustice was ported back in
Oh,
the
meron.
Famicom days.
They did.
Really?
They did.
Meron. Teka,
They did.
No.
Justice League America yata yun.
Oh.
JLA?
Yeah, yan, Task Force.
JLA Task Force.
Oh, parang may
Justice
nalaro
League
din
pa.
ako ganyan dati sa sa Sega. I think
they did.
yun na siguro yun.
Ah, okay.
Okay.
It's made by Acclaim SNES.
Oh, yun
I
siguro yun.
Shoutout
Yep.
kay Derek.
Yep.
Shoutout kay Derek.
Although
Oy, Sir Derek.
Thank you, Sir Derek.
Thank you sa pag-correct. Although syempre yung
Meron.
roster of characters sa Injustice mas
Yes.
marami.
Yeah.
We have never seen those characters in their two-dimensional forms. Kung sino man yung mga
Right.
characters na hindi kasama doon sa sinasabing original na Justice League team from
Yeah.
ano bang system yun. Yeah. So that's it.
Yeah, we got Darkseid, we got Cheetah and Despero. Aside from that, yun lang. I mean, no Joker, no Harley Quinn, no Ivy,
Wala lahat.
no Brainiac, no Bizarro.
Yeah.
Lex Luger.
No Solomon Grundy.
Sino pa
The
nga ba
best
yun?
villains.
No Sinestro.
Lex
No
Or,
Luger.
Reverse Flash. No King Shark.
or even Supergirl.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Unlike
Got
kasi
it.
with Marvel, ang Marvel talaga ng every console meron eh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
May mga exclusive pa nga na ano eh.
Although
Gusto
hindi
kong
na
laruin pero
although
hindi
hindi
sa
na
PC.
na-reimagine sa 3D yung mga
Mhm.
iba. Hindi na umabot sa 3D like Gambit, ganun.
Nice. Thank you, Sir Pal. So Emerson typed his answer in the chat. No problem on the no the audio issue, son. So
Oh, Dying
for Emerson, he
Light.
said, I think for
Dying
me
Dying Light.
is Dying Light.
Nice.
I do like zombie survival games, pero Minecraft is one of my favorite games. Kaya either Dying Light or Minecraft. Good answer. Good answer.
Wow.
Yan ba yung Dying Inside? Starry
Iba rin.
night,
Dying
Hindi.
Inside.
inside.
Sayaw yan eh.
Believe what I felt.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
answer this question.
Ikaw lang yan.
Yeah. So if I had to do like a game, like a modern game, I really had to think about it. I would either I would like to see like all of, like the 3D Sonic games turned into 2D, like Sonic Forces or Sonic Generation, Sonic Adventure, or I would like to see Pokemon Go, even though it's like a simplified Pokemon. I would like to see that you know implemented like on the Game Boy or Game Boy Advance. That would be pretty cool. So I love my Pokemon. So yeah. Thank you guys so much. Does anyone else want to chime in on anything regarding PRG, or any guys want to have anything to say before we do our shameless plugs in the outro?
Okay. No,
Any parting
I think
words?
we're okay.
Nice words. Alrighty. So
Good.
before
Well, I have,
Violent
Good.
reactions.
Ay, iba.
violent reaction.
Arr.
Actually, may tanong dito eh.
Violent arr.
Ayan. May nagtanong kasi, need pa ba ng retro game before being one of the streamers of PRG? Well,
Oh.
Ginawa ko kanina yan.
actually, it's one of the it's one of the requirements, pero it's not totally a requirement.
Mm.
Ayan. As
Oh.
long as you have a retro content and
Basta
then
may retro content,
when nag-scout sa'yo, at the same time, if you're really consistent in playing retro content, and that's it. Kung ma-spatan ka, kunyari, na-spatan ka ni Je, or na-spatan ka ni Tres, or
Nahuli ka ni
na-spatan
Big Brother.
ni Juan, or na-spatan ka ni Jay, community playing retro games, all of a sudden, uy, you have good interactions with your viewers and your your followers. And that's the time na you're in our radar. Pero yun lang naman ang pinaka main
Dragon Raider.
requirement. Alright?
Oh, Dragon
So,
Ball.
hindi rin main requirement din yung original content, and then true to your followers and viewers na no to transparency, kumbaga. Yun ang natin. Yung main goal natin is transparency sa mga viewers and followers.
Yes.
And what you see is what you get.
Yes.
Alright?
Absolutely.
To my elder brother, that's the answer to sa question mo.
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
we have that asked that. Gotcha. All right. So before we say our goodbyes and the shameless plugs, I do want to acknowledge all the other members that have not been able to be interviewed. Hopefully next time around we'll do PRG Part 4 with those members that are unfortunately not able to attend today. But also with we're looking forward to seeing if we can expand our family, expand our community, add some more streamers to PRG. We are a growing community, and what is that phrase? There is strength in numbers, and we won't be able to do that unless we have like quality people joining our family. So that being said, I want to give a shout out to Second Player Gaming, Toby Guerra. I'm gonna have to follow up with them, see if we can get a day off or whenever we do our next interview. You can find him at Second Player Gaming on Twitch. purple side. I want to give a shout out to Neil. His page name is Neil. Is Neil Trinidad of Neil.
Hill
Um,
Station.
Neil Station. Yeah, that's
Ay,
his
oh,
handle.
Hill Station.
Yeah.
Oh.
Unfortunately, he was not able to make it today, but
Sayang.
just want to give a shout out to him. You can check him out. Um,
Shout out Master Neil.
I would like to give another shout out to additional shout out to AJ Garcera, Arcade and Kuya AJ. Um, Unfortunately, he could not make it because the time difference in Canada. He's over in Vancouver. We started around 5 a.m. and my man stayed up late streaming. So he's probably getting his sleep in. But we'll try to get him back for another day, And then also want to give a shout out to Inana, Miguel Anton Filler at Willon Gaming. He could not make it today due to health reasons and other issues. But sending all the love to everyone that could not make it. You can check out Willem's page, WILOMH, Willem Gaming. Did I miss anyone? I don't think I missed anyone.
Mamuchu. Shishin
Oh,
Mamuchu.
Shin Mamuchu, yes. Shin Mamuchu, I don't think he has a page yet, but you guys know
Dati to
him.
Joel, no?
The resident, I know, the resident artist of PRG.
Resident H artist.
Mm, artist, yes.
Each artist talaga.
H
Yeah,
artist.
yes. He,
You know what I mean?
Yeah, unfortunately, he has some issues at
Already
home that are hindering him from joining the podcast today. But I'm pretty sure next time around for PRG Part 4, we will see him. Also, I'm not sure where Tito Popoy went, but he hasn't been interviewed as a member of PRG. He has been interviewed, as an arcade operator, I think, like way back when, last year. But I would like to have him on board for the PRG interview Part 4. So, yes. And I think I've covered everyone. I want to give a huge shout out to everyone in the chat, everyone in PRG, everyone hanging out in the Pinoy Retro Gaming chat streams on Facebook and in Twitch. I would also like to give a special shout out to everyone that also supported my page. We are also live on my page, Poundtown Retro. Thank you guys so much. And that's it. That covers our PRG interview. So before we end the stream, I would like to have everyone give their shameless
Seamless
plug.
plugging,
Where
guys.
can we find you guys? Where can we find you guys? Let's start with Kim. Let's start with Kim. Geeks Gaming. Let's go.
Geeks Gaming. Hello guys. What should I say? So Jay.
Where can I find you on Facebook, Twitch, where else, or whatever you?
Oh,
wherever you-
Geeks Gaming only in Facebook guys. Pero slowly I'm starting my YouTube channel and hopefully I can share it with you guys. Yan. Facebook page, The Geeks Gaming guys. Then same with my YouTube channel. Hopefully soon. I'll forward the link. I'll share it with you guys kapag na-polish ko na yung
Sounds good.
YouTube channel. Yan. And thank you so much to everyone who continuously support our page at magwa 1 year na tayo guys just for the next month, February. Yes!
Thank you, Kim.
Yan.
Thank you, Kim.
Thank you so
Thank you.
much.
All right, Jammy, where can they find you?
Hello.
Hello.
To find
Hi.
Oh, where can they find your page, Jammy?
I have Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube. So for Facebook, it's spelled as same as what you can see, TRCKSTER. On Twitch, it's double R. For YouTube, it's just the same, just with the single R, without an I. Yan. Those were there's where I stream.
Thank you so much, Jammy. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
Thank you. The other hidden character, the unwatchable DLC. Tony, Emerson, helicopter, are you there?
Helicopter.
There you go.
Helicopter.
You can check
Where
me
can they
out
find you,
on
Emerson?
Facebook page. You can find me on Facebook Gaming. It's Tony PH. Nakikita
Tony
niyo din
PH.
sa Facebook. Ayun yung actual URL ko. Then sa YouTube naman, ito ni
Mm,
ayun na, YouTube, Facebook.
got it.
Got it. Thank you, Emerson. Emerson. Uy, Bisaya Gang. What's up? Where can they find you?
Guys, wag niyo kalimutan.
Kalimutan sa ngayong election.
Hoy, yan yung
Arias
sinasabi ko
Playground.
i-seal
Yan
mo
na,
yan
yan na,
sa
yan
back
na, yan na.
nyo.
And Arias Playground, guys. Yung area na peke. Ito, mura lang to. Mga hindi abot ng 1,000. So, Arias Playground, nandyan. Nakalagay doon sa...
Ano ba yan siya? Perfect grade? Perfect
ano?
grade? Perfect grade yan na toy. Ay, hindi.
Hindi.
Sorry. Nabe-blend ko yung Gundam.
Hindi, ano to? Bongko na imitation.
Oh, yun na.
So, Arias Playground, guys.
There you go.
Arias
Yo.
Playground.
Facebook
Kahit
and
anong
Twitch.
laro.
diba?
Bahala na kayo. Kaya na bahala. Kung trip nyo kahit anong laro, follow nyo yan. Yung mga kalokohan.
Nice. Alright. Well, thank you, folks. Share pal, where can they find
Ay, ang
you?
kick magnet.
Yan.
Magnet.
Oh, yan.
Magnet.
At Twitch, it's sir_pao_24. In YouTube, it's Sir Pao Gaming Channel. Also, I have a separate music channel for my piano covers. And of course, on Facebook,
Uy.
simply
Ikaw
known
ba si
as
Pan Piano?
Sir Pao.
Yun.
Yun lang.
Thank you, Sir
Yay.
Pal. Lay. Triple Y, because why not?
Hello po. Ako nga po pala si Lay Roxy with the triple Y, cause why not?
Ayun na.
Ayun po.
Ayan na.
Ay,
Na-cover up the
Lay
ID.
Roxy po ako sa Facebook gaming. You can just search LEIROX
Yun.
triple Y.
Wala, triple X.
Tapos sa Twitch din po is it's Lay Roxy lang din po. So, basta tama lang po yung spelling. Hindi po yung triple yung X. Yung Y po yung
Triple X.
Yun po.
Narinig ka, Sir Tog. Dali ka.
Triple X. Double.
Dapat triple X yan eh. Para
Wholesome.
Baka manood nyo.
Napaka-wholesome na natin eh.
Minus 100 points ka.
ang makikita nyo po ay ibang Leroxy po makikita nyo doon.
Baka iba yun.
ibang stream na po yung makikita nyo doon na nasa screen.
Basta ako po
God.
yung Ayun po. Huwag niyo pong
Naka-
kakalimutan.
Naka-hyperimpose po yung mukha nyo doon.
Basta, yun.
Sana all.
Wholesome po yung mga triple Y. Pero hindi ko lang alam kung ano yung isa. Basta, yun. Mostly nag-play po ako ng Genshin Impact. Sinisingitan ko rin po ng konting retro na PVZ o kaya...
Ano, may singit?
Ano po? Hindi po yun. Hindi po yun.
May singit. Okay. Akala ko yung singit eh. Alright.
Iba yun.
Iba yun, sir. Ayun. Minsan naglalaro din po ako ng Animal Crossing, tapos Fall Guys. So,
Mga Animal Crossing.
mga animal kayo.
Kami po yun eh. Kami po yun, mga tumatawid. Kami po yun.
Yung fall guys, yung mga napo-fall in love.
Yun eh.
2022, bala ko din nag-stream ng iba pang retro games. So, abangan na lang natin sa Lay Roxy, either sa Facebook or sa Twitch.
Thank you.
Thank you po.
Saiga, Benji,
Ay.
where can they find you?
Ayun lang. Guys, this is it.
Guys.
De, sa Twitter, na hindi ko naman pinupuntahan, it's Saiga Tenchi. Also in YouTube, same din, Saiga Tenchi. Sa Facebook, it's Saiga Tenchi Gaming. Kung gusto niyo makarinig ng mga random ko doon, mga like, yun, isang example, what in flying kamote is this? And some stuff. Yan. Basta ako, I talk random. Kilala na nga ako ng mga iba doon na how I talk there. Especially pag alam kong I lost to something, especially RPG. Yan talaga yung laging yan talaga laging yung marinig. What in flying kamote is this? Why am I dying? Parang ganyan.
I lost, baby boy.
Oo. Mababsab na yun minsan pag especially pinakagrabe ko was Parasite Eve 1 before mag New Year. Yung ganyan. Pero yeah, like I mentioned, if you want to hear me talking random stuff, doon na kayo. Kasi
Sounds good.
I'm so lonely there.
No problem.
Lagi,
Thank you,
lagi nga
Sir.
kita binibisita doon.
Oo nga no. Na-miss ko nga kayo eh.
Boss Jansen, where can they
Okay.
find you? What's the requirement to find you?
Okay. You can always find me on Facebook. That's page name required. You see? You can always find me on Facebook. Currently trying to finish my backlogs from the last year. So, yeah. Hope you enjoy your stay when you get there. Thank you.
Thank you. All right. Sir Joe, running down here. Let's go. Where can I
Right.
find you, sir?
They can find me on Facebook, Joe RPG. If I'm playing my, if I still have the time to continue with my playthroughs, I'm still stuck on Button Kaitos. These two, not because, because of my, because of we just had our newborn this November. Kaya, tenga.
Sir.
Thank you guys. Mm.
Congrats.
Kaya nakatenga ang mga laro ko. So as of the moment, I'm just trying to make sure that my YouTube channel is also moving forward. So Joe RPG in my YouTube channel as well. I've been doing some game reviews, previews, some unboxings. You'll know once you get there. And hopefully I'll be able to play some of my backlogs for this year. Actually, I'm thinking rather than playing and finishing one particular RPG, why not just play at least 60 minutes of one game and then move to the next? Because look at this. See this? Look at this.
Ang dami.
Dami pa.
Look at this.
Grabe yung
What the
backlog.
hell is this? See?
Simulan
What
mo na
in
po.
blind kamote is that? That's so many.
Oh, meron pa akong dollhouse. So, right? Kaya, yeah, hopefully, I'm planning to do that for 2022. I'll just play one game for at least 60 or for at least 2 hours, then move to the next. Walang continuity, yun nga lang, but at least I'll be able to play them for the sake of nalaro ko lang sila, no? And of course, you'll see me as well with the others dito sa Timeless Gamer that we are doing for this season 3. We are not doing the show like every week. We are trying to do the show like twice a month just to see how things go. If we can get a lot more audience if we're just doing it twice a week rather than every week. So let's see how it goes. We'll just announce what we're going to do for this week, what we're going to do for the next show, no? And thanks so much for your continued support to all of the PRG members that we have, the old and the new. Kahit wag yun na po akong panoorin, sila na lang po ang supportahan ninyo. Support them, okay lang po. As long as you guys are enjoying whatever games that they're playing, whatever genre, whatever titles, whatever franchise, as long as you guys are enjoying your games, old, modern, hey, gaming is gaming, right? Mapa sando or mapa t-shirt.
yung meron katulad yung sana yung
Mapa.
may
May cleavage man o wala, you know.
may cleavage nga, lalaki pala yung yung nandun.
Alright. As long as kayo po ang naglalaro, okay lang yan, okay? We have respect for you. as gamers, alright? Hindi yung naglalaro, hindi lang yung nakapost lang yung laro dyan, pero kung ano nung
Makaldag, charot lang.
gumaganon. Right? Gumaganon. Tapos naglalaro ng ML. Sabi ko, ang galing naman ni ate. Telepathically naglalaro. Tapos,
Kaya nga
charos.
eh.
Anyways, I digress. Thank you.
Thank you, Sir Joe. Thank you. Kuya Mon, Kuya Mon. Let's hear a shameless plug. I want to hear it. Thank you so much.
So this is Retro Freak Gaming. You can see you can catch my stream on my page Retro Freak Gaming. Shoutout sa mga nasa baba. Maraming salamat for the continued support of the PRG community. And that's it. This is Retro Freak Gaming. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Kuya
Yes.
Mon. All right, let's round this out. So, Kuya Mon, just want to say thank you. Thank you for co-hosting with me today's podcast. The Ray and Jay show, the Ray J,
Ray J.
Ray J, Kim Kardashian. Whoops. So I also want to say one more time, once again, thank you guys so much, everyone that participated in the PRG interview part 3. Big shout out to you. Big shout out to everyone in the chat over at Pinoy Retro Gaming on Facebook and in Twitch, and also on my page, Primetime Retro. Thank you guys so much. So yes, you can find me exclusively on Facebook, Primetime Retro. I stream basically almost every day. You know, random retro. Sometimes I'm in the mood for Sonic. Sometimes Castlevania. Sometimes Mega Man. Sometimes Mario. You guys know the deal. You could also find me part-time. I do janitorial work on Miss Suzukamoto's page, Suzuka Gaming. You can find me there. Sometimes helping out, as well as Regine Paginto's page, Mayumi. I stream on both of their pages when they're not able to. Also with the cross post. So yeah, and once again, thank you guys for checking out Pinoy Retro Gaming on Facebook, Twitch, YouTube, as well as our lovely podcast, Timeless Gamer. So thank you guys so much. And as we end the show, our parting words as always: our bodies and video games may go out of date, but our gaming experiences will forever remain timeless.
Timeless! Alright.
Timeless gamer.
Shoutout din nasa baba.
Thank you guys so much.
Shoutout sa bebe ko natulog na. Shoutout kay Ninong Juan dyan.
Shoutout.
Ninong Juan, Master Lee,
Thank you very
shoutout.
much.
Shout out.
Bye-bye. Thank you sa pag-
Shoutout kay Ringa